You the robot.
That's a spicy meatball.
Are you serious?
I'm the coolest one out of all of us.
That was incredible. Hello, it's the Yak. Welcome in. Roback.com. Promo code Yak. 20% off your first purchase. Q-zips, polos, hoodies, joggers, shorts. Roback.com. Promo code Yak. Hello, everyone.
Big Cat, you've really expanded your color palette with your T-shirt.
Yeah.
Dude, you like this?
Yeah.
Now,
Your color palette's just all over the map now.
you might be thinking, oh, I'm trying something new. Just haven't done laundry.
You're trying to crack the 100.
No.
I know what you're doing.
What?
I know what you're doing in those pastels.
I feel bad for the tennis podcast. They've protected their tweets.
Oh, is that what?
For people who don't know what we're talking about, the Time magazine released a list today of 100. So introducing Time's list of the best podcasts of all time, 100 podcasts that shaped the genre and pushed it forward.
Holy fuck, I thought it was 10. It's 100?
Yeah.
So I clicked on it. I was like, we might see ourselves here. Like, we've been doing it for a long time. The sports podcast listed Bill Simmons, totally fair. He kind of was the start of it. 30 for 30. Men in Blazers, love those guys. New Heights,
Yeah.
their guys.
New.
Uh-huh.
I like Jason and Travis. Pablo Torre finds out, like Pablo a lot, he's been doing it for 4 months. And then the tennis podcast.
The tennis podcast.
The tennis podcast.
I mean, I'll say what you won't say. None of those podcasts are you guys.
Here's
That's fair.
the good thing though.
Not even Bill Simmons.
They left off Joe Rogan as well.
Oh, wow.
So that's
Wow.
that's actually a badge of honor. Like they were intentionally.
That makes it,
Right.
that's intentional.
Also, it's not just like the entity Time. It's probably one person at a desk.
Well, so that was the thing. We don't have to show the person. I don't want to dox him, but it was very funny because I did find the person who wrote it, and
Yeah. Oh, well, the last name is funny.
well, it's a woman in Brooklyn who just looks like she probably hates her.
There's a woman in Brooklyn.
It's a woman in Brooklyn. Very funny list.
So wait, just one person came up with the top 100 list?
Yeah.
Time.
But there's no way she's listened to them all.
No.
Where was Surf and Turf?
That
didn't
needed
make-
it up there.
Surf and Turf didn't make it, but what did make it is a recap of Gilmore Girls, a show that came out 20 years ago.
That's actually a great podcast.
I will have. I remember. Those ladies are funny.
Lorelai.
It is so funny because I do not care at
No.
all, but it's hilarious, like fodder.
It is very intentional snub.
Yeah, but I don't like. We're gonna do a Mount Rushmore of better podcasts than us tomorrow,
Okay.
like
yeah.
off that list.
Fucking tennis podcast better make it.
Dude, I do feel
It's
bad.
the
that they,
tennis podcast.
The tennis
It was
podcast.
they probably run tennis podcasts.
Has-
No,
I have never heard of the tennis
Blubman
podcast.
was saying it's not even the best tennis podcast.
Wait, how is the tennis podcast not the first of the tennis podcast?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean they did get the tennis podcast.
That should have been the first taken.
Yeah, they don't deserve the hate though. So to lay off the.
They didn't ask to be on the list.
They did
Yeah.
not ask to be
Yeah.
on the list. Well, they might have actually.
Could have begged.
Some of these lists, that is how it works.
Yeah, hate on Pablo Torre.
How many tennis podcasts are there, you think?
I don't know, but there's only one the
Yeah, true.
tennis podcast.
Oh, so you're saying a tennis podcast is available?
And tennis podcast.
Yeah. Also tennis podcast. Those are all
Tennis
there.
podcast too.
Blutman didn't know about the tennis podcast. He's our
Whoa.
tennis guy.
Not anymore. Who are these guys? Did you interact with them at all, or did they?
I didn't. I just said shout out the tennis podcast.
Big shout out.
How many followers does the tennis podcast Twitter have?
They actually have like 80,000,
Okay, so
Yeah.
they are
They're
successful.
onto
Okay.
something.
Oh.
but they're protected now.
Damn.
Look at that. Oh, that's the
Served is a good name.
That's a great name. Tennis IQ, Monday Match.
Nothing major.
What do you think the ball knowers listen to? Probably Tennis IQ.
Nothing more
Oh,
is
that
good.
sucks so much for Renee Stubbs. She had to do the Renee Stubbs tennis podcast.
Oh, she had to throw in her name.
No, she wanted to do the tennis podcast. Advantage Connors.
There's a lot of tennis.
There's a lot.
They
Holy-
they
the ball
demolished these
boys.
guys.
Backhands and compliments. That looks cute.
Game to love.
Who's the bad boy? of
Tennis, anyone?
Tennis, anyone?
The slice?
Painting lines seems like a Barstool podcast.
Yeah.
Yes.
The second serve.
Is that a great
and
shot
Jack hosting.
podcast? Because it seems like it's a hot podcast.
No, Great Shot podcast, Ground Pass podcast, Breaking Back.
Ooh.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, look at that. Fantastic tennis podcast. That's good. There's so many.
Tuned
Bouncing
tennis.
back.
All right, so
On
these guys
the
are
baseline.
dominant.
This group
Love
knows
all.
tons.
Talk tennis. Tennis culture.
Love All would be
Tennis.
very funny if it was a tennis podcast by like extreme right wingers.
Oh,
I've listened
brothers
to
Yeah,
both.
tennis.
where are all the right wing tennis podcasts?
Yeah, who are their podcast name is Love All, but they're very against
Yeah.
homosexual marriage. Wait, that was Brothers on
Yeah.
Tennis?
Yeah, that's my favorite
Ooh.
one.
I fucking
Yeah.
love that one.
Brothers
Bryce
on
and
Tennis.
Isaac.
270 episodes.
Yeah.
Wait, let's
Yeah.
promote them.
Yeah, Brothers
I
on
love those guys.
Fuck yeah.
Tennis is like a bedtime.
Huh?
Oh my God. No, don't.
Oh, wait,
Don't.
Was tennis written out
tennis was
somewhere?
on there.
Don't.
Yeah.
Tennis is like a bedtime. Tennis sounds.
He's right. That is a bad time. But don't give him the satisfaction.
I want Stephen Che to start a podcast feed that says tennis is a bedtime.
Yeah,
And
it's,
it's just
about,
parenting
it's a bedtime
tips.
podcast.
Yeah, it's parenting tips.
And it's about surf and turf food.
The Slice podcast is hosted by one of Bustin' with the Boys' producers.
Really?
Oh,
JP
JP.
Hovey.
Yeah, he loves tennis.
Oh shit, good for him.
Good logo.
Great logo.
Wow.
Oh, there's a slice through it.
Yeah.
Really nice.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Really nice.
All right.
So yeah, maybe next year, 100. Well, no, I don't.
No, I don't think you'll ever get on that list.
Yeah, the 100. Yeah, I don't think that.
Not after the. Yeah. Ain't happening.
Anus was 72.
I'll take it.
Brandon, your set is so funny.
So funny.
Good to be here, guys.
Did you add to it?
Yeah. I'm
What
going to add
did
to it
you
every
just
day.
add?
I got a Mississippi State thing here. Andre 3000 is now standing atop because he always falls in mostly sports, and I've always wanted a good, sturdy place for Andre 3000 to stand.
Okay.
And then right over there's Andre 3000. I should probably go get Big Boy, too.
Yeah, what's Andre without
Get the
Big
dozen
Boy?
trophy.
Yeah, and the dozen trophies are going to be on mostly. And then over my. I got to find Elvis. I forgot where I put Elvis. Where'd I put Elvis?
Which Elvis?
Oh no.
Did
Check under your seat.
somebody take Elvis? I just put him up right before the motherfucker. Oh, here he is.
He's right behind you.
Yeah, you can't really see him. I got to hold on.
Nice.
There's Elvis.
There's Elvis.
Elvis is going to be right over my shoulder.
Should we talk about the game last night? I feel like there's a lot to talk about with the game last night.
The game.
The game that was going on during the game?
The game, yeah.
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 Ed?
Eddie, how are you feeling today?
Mr. Chatterbox?
Feel like
Mr. Inquisitive?
I feel like I wrestled Bret Hart at SummerSlam last night. To be
What were your final numbers? 9 and 9. That's
Yeah.
respectable. Max, so disappointing.
Max, what happened?
So disappointing.
What did happen?
I don't know. He subbed himself out pretty quickly too.
Wait, did Tate say he was going to eat more than 9 beers and 9 dogs?
I don't know if he did.
Because someone made a very funny mashup where he just kept on saying, I'm going to get my numbers, and then he just didn't.
Why was White Sox Dave 0 beers? Is he not a...
He's bullpen.
We didn't need beers at the time.
Okay, all right.
He
By the
needed
time he came
dogs.
in, you only
Yeah.
needed dogs? Okay.
Incredible investigative journalism when you asked Joey Chestnut if he was ever going to do pornography.
Boy, did he not like that.
No.
But
no,
Ed,
no.
you didn't give up.
No.
You didn't let it affect you at all.
I don't know why.
I love that question.
He's an eater. I was
You
like,
play that clip?
You're right.
Yeah.
Something about him is like that could cross over.
I like that he was disgusted by your question, and then you like doubled down and you're like, but eating pussy.
yes.
Like,
C, Mr.
get
C.
it?
That's pussy.
Going for him.
Imagine how aggressively he eats pussy.
Oh my
There was
God.
a point in the stream because I had it up. I was on my computer and I just had it up on the second monitor. He was like getting on you for finishing your beer,
I know.
and it was kind of got contentious.
is.
Would you ever do pornography?
No.
Yeah, Boyd's working on that.
What's the right answer? Look,
you
the
eat?
cameras are watching, asshole.
I don't know.
Jesus, motherfucker.
I asked him if he'd ever do pornography. Eat some pussy, you know?
Yeah.
He's some pussy,
For
you
example.
He turned back at me like 5 minutes later. He's like, "That was an unnecessary question."
But I actually disagree with Mr. C.
Were you using your hot dog as a microphone there?
He was.
Maybe. I
He
don't.
was.
I mean, he could be the Bonnie Blue of eating pussy.
He could.
Where he just lines it up and he just goes like, how many
1,000
pussies could he eat in 10 minutes?
He ate 200 pussies in 10 minutes.
Could you imagine? Also, we were like 40 minutes in, and I was asking him like a lot of questions. Like he was letting loose about Kobayashi, like Major League Eating, and he's like, "Wait a second, they can't hear us, right?" And I was like, "Joe, see,
You saved him at one point in time later on in the night too. He was talking about like going out. And he's like, "There's this chick came up to me," and you're like, "Live."
dude, yeah, he didn't like."
But I thought it was things were going to get physical between you two when you were going to finish your beer, and he's like, "We don't need any more beers. We're good on beers. Eat the dog," and you just drank the beer. Do you remember this?
Oh,
Not really, to be honest. And I don't know why. I only had 9 beers. I shouldn't have been that drunk.
I guess it makes sense for Joey Chestnut to be like not used to having like a mic on like that because he's always just stuffing his face.
Yeah, and he said like
freely talk.
Yeah, the multi-cameras. He said he figured like they'd be panning other places. I was like,
No, this is it.
yeah.
Also, KB, do you want to apologize to Eddie? You kind of. Oh, this is the best. When they started puking, he was so upset. Look at this face.
what are they doing?
That is so much anger. I fucking love
It's
him.
disappointment. It's anger. It's all of them.
It's
all the bad
disgusting.
emotions.
You unintentionally put Eddie in a precarious spot last night.
Me.
Yeah, I didn't know this. I should have known. I should have been more in on the joke. Someone kept saying Deutsch is a gun. Deutsch is a gun.
Classic line, yeah.
I'd glance to it, and they kept saying enough, and then like I looked at him at one point. I thought he was Jocelyn, and I'm like, does he got a fucking?
Oh, you were spooked.
Oh, you got your own head.
I thought he had a gun.
Well,
It derailed Eddie's night.
he's a guy, yeah.
He could be a guy with a gun.
For future reference, does Deutsch have a gun is like party nomenclature.
Yeah.
You just say that when the party's getting going.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
he had an actual gun.
Kyle, is that a thing?
Yeah.
Deutsch has a gun, and then everyone takes a sip.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
But
It's similar to like party on.
was he like?
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Shit.
Like you've never been to a party where
Deutsch has a gun.
Deutsch has a gun, and then everyone finishes their beer.
You got to finish your drink.
That's what it is. Yeah.
That's what. No,
it's
is it
regionally
really?
Deutsch has a
It
gun.
depends
It's
on
like, yeah, it
where
did it
you're
WU.
Deutsch has a gun. Yeah, it's been around.
And you thought it was a literal gun.
Yeah. Oh
Because
man.
I'm telling you, like,
Where'd you go to college?
Southern Illinois.
They didn't do it?
Didn't
No.
Deutsch has a gun?
No.
Edwardsville does.
God damn it! Now y'all gonna get Eddie in another spot.
You're
He's
already
gonna be at a party next week. He's gonna be at his fucking
Eddie's
party.
going to yell, Deutsch has a gun. It's at his block party.
Oh. Like a USA chant, Ed.
I don't know what to believe.
Was he frightening
I'm
you
very-
in other ways?
It's no different than chug, 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 chug.
No, it's not. That's
It's
not
the
true.
same thing.
I'm not falling for this.
Deutsch has a gun.
Come on, Kyle.
Kyle.
D-hag. Was he creeping you out in like other ways?
No, but he's just like he's one of the biggest wild cards. Like nobody should be able to drink beer that fast, and he's drinking a lot of beers. He shouldn't have a gun.
Yeah.
Eddie, he didn't have a gun.
I know. Now I know that. I knew that in the morning.
Well, who was telling you he has a gun? People were
The chat.
The chat, and then I started getting tweets and texts, and I'm like, well, this is getting out of hand. He shouldn't have a gun.
No, I agree, but it's
He shouldn't.
He can have a little.
a tiny gun.
Small gun.
Deutsch can have a
It
little
would have been
gun.
fine if he had a gun.
Yeah, sure.
You
but
probably would have been.
not on the rooftop.
Do we have the clip?
So ground floor
from the
gun?
case
Yeah,
race?
you can't have guns on the.
No, you
Rooftop.
can't. Especially drinking that many
Yeah,
beers.
Jerry had a knife yesterday. I didn't know what to believe. Like
That's true. It's a big weapons day for
Yeah.
you. Deutsch has a gun.
Deutsch has a gun.
I like that. Everybody,
Like,
everybody gets one. Deutsch has a gun at a party. You have to
Yeah.
finish your drink.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but like right now, I want to chug a beer.
I do too.
Me too.
It's weird.
Saying it.
It's like a
Me
Pavlov's
too.
dog. Like I.
Not me.
And people went out after too
Yeah, that
for
was
hours.
crazy.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Same.
Wow,
Yeah,
who
T-Bob
went
went out.
Yeah.
A bunch of people, I think.
T-Bob and
Deutsch was
Deutsch,
out.
T-Bob,
Yeah.
Joey Chestnut.
Mr. C, he had 20 beers in 9 innings.
What was Deutsch's final numbers?
Deutsch did really well. I think he was like 15 and 12 or something like that.
So he did.
And then he went out.
18 and 13. That is so much.
Ronald.
Fuck. What happened to Max? I'm so confused.
Yeah, what?
I think. Listen, he carried the stream last week, so I don't know if his heart was in it this week.
Got it.
Yeah, that's the
fair.
vibe. Like,
T-Bob's on a 3-week streak of After Dark.
Oh, is he?
T-Bob did the 24 where he didn't go to sleep. The long NCAA football one. Then he did the home run derby. Then he did this one.
Yeah.
Days.
I texted him at like 8 this morning for something, thinking his phone's on silent and he'll get it later. And he texted me back right away, like, totally fine.
Do you have a gun? Why are they saying that?
I think KB said it.
Is she don't have a gun?
It's damn near your catchphrase.
Wouldn't directly deny.
That's what I like about him. Yeah, he didn't. Yeah.
Yeah. Mincy.
11 and 9.
Mincy.
Is that T-Bob against the wall?
Might be.
T-Bob was on starting about the 5th inning. T-Bob was on his own stream.
Yeah.
And he was not part of their stream at all.
Yeah, he did really well.
Yeah. Do you have the case race clip?
That shirt's ridiculous.
TJ?
That shirt's
So whoa, Colton.
That's Colton.
Colton.
Get your fucking ass over
Colton.
here. That is ridiculous.
What the fuck?
Well, you got to be kidding me with that shirt.
What are you doing? Yeah. Dude, what are you doing? What 400-pound hippie did you kill to get that shirt?
You can't
Yeah, actually,
fucking...
don't even.
No, get out of here. We don't
It's
get
even bigger than I thought. How is it?
Is it 9XL?
That's how many X's?
8 XL?
Why do you have an 8XL?
It's a gift.
For who?
Well,
You don't have to accept.
It means a lot.
It looks like a blanket.
Colton, that's outrageous.
Like a
bro.
poncho.
That's outrageous.
I think he looks nice.
You hogged all the tie-dye. There's none left.
Imagine that guy at the front of the tie-dye line. You're leaving with a white crispy tee with a "Hey there, Delilah."
That was all the tide.
You got no more tie-dye.
Any children.
Where'd it go? Oh, well, check out Colton.
He's got it all. Now he's meeting people. You can't meet people in that.
Colton, come back.
The tie-dye factory. Exhausted
Can you
all
get
their
in,
labor.
Can you get in that shirt with him?
Everybody could.
How many people can get in
That's
that
an
shirt?
8X
I think the whole show could get in that shirt. That's a driver right there. That's Nemechek.
Yeah.
Nice.
What's up?
Look at that.
Oh, I don't want to ruin the top of the shirt.
All right, we can get at least 2 people in there.
Let me
Look
get
at
in
the
that,
arms.
Let me get in that shirt.
You're going to get in there comfortably.
Oh yeah,
That's not even hard.
Still too big.
There's room to spare.
Get in there, KB.
I mean, you could just pop out the armhole easy. Yeah,
Hey, what's up, guys?
that's fine.
That's good.
I wouldn't bat an eye at that.
That's a good-looking 3-man
Colton,
shirt.
that looks way more normal.
You guys go try.
Oh my god.
Little rascals.
Look at that.
It is kind of fashionable.
Did it stretch out even more?
No, I
I'm sorry.
don't think.
Oh,
so.
yeah, you're stretched.
Oh, you're wearing a shirt underneath. Yeah, you got to.
What prompted you to put that shirt on this morning?
It was a gift.
Yeah, but
Who gave who?
Who is
think he wants to
complimenting
be
him
outed.
here?
Oh.
Okay.
what?
From Nick.
I got him the shirt. he was he wears big shirts, and then he was like, and my mom hates it. Like he talks about drugs and drinking and partying, and his mom hates that he wears big shirts. I found a brand called King Size, and that's an 8X big.
That's an incredible
California
gift.
My mom's really sad somewhere.
She's
right
pissed.
Wait, so Nick, you the whole time you just
Yeah.
you were just joking about the shirt, and you're like, yeah, that was.
I've had to bite my tongue.
Sorry to out you.
That's all right, man. You look great.
You do look
You're
good.
you're somehow pulling it off.
It's my favorite shirt. A lot of people haven't noticed.
What?
Colton, that ain't
Wow.
He does wear big shirts.
eyes closed.
People didn't.
People are just like, "What's up, Colton?" I'm like, "Hey." My favorite favorite shirt. Thank you, Nate.
Yeah, man, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Not easy to take a number 2 in.
Oh, did you try to ship it already?
Very tedious.
Oh yeah, dude, it was probably bunched up really huge at the top.
Hang that thing up.
Oh man.
All right.
All right, thanks, Colton.
You guys.
Great shirt. Oh. You got that clip, Eddie. Here you go.
Deutsch! Start the clock! Deutsch! Deutsch! Deutsch!
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Holy shit!
No, he's got a poor zone. You said he had the poor zone.
God damn it!
Oh, no! Hell no! Shit! Oh, fuck!
Telling me,
Deutsch has a gun! He has a gun! He has a gun in his pants! Deutsch has a gun!
Yeah, that's where Eddie. That's where it came from.
Okay, that's incredible.
KB just started screaming 50 beers deep. Deutsch has a gun.
Those are unwatchable.
I know. Yeah,
That was
that's
just
painful.
slop.
Painful.
How the fuck do those get watched?
Oh my god.
Pure slop.
Deutsch has a gun. So that's
That's
why.
awesome. I
Yeah.
didn't realize the backstory.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Now you're all caught up.
I was
Yeah.
laughing so hard last night when you were like, "Does Deutsch actually have a gun?" People are texting me he's got a gun.
Yeah. And he wouldn't answer, as you said. He would not answer.
Yeah.
He would just
Think
like
about him.
deviously look at me.
Yeah. You kind of want a no after that question.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because like this is one of those jokes that like next case race he could easily be like, "Yeah, dude, I've been carrying this gun every day."
Yeah. And he could have a gun on, or
Yeah.
just like make it funny.
Yeah. Like, oh, this thing? Oh, that's what you guys were talking about. Gun. Deutsch has a gun.
What he does off camera at the case race is almost as interesting though. Last time he was just on the court shooting threes at like 65%.
Yeah.
Like, for like an hour and a half
Yeah.
at the case race.
Dunking.
After drinking 12.
He was dunking.
Yeah. He's a specimen.
He is.
He's a freak.
Oh man. Speaking of specimens, should we have these guys do the gauntlet before we get to the real story of the game?
Oh yeah.
Also, I took All Business Pete and his son and my son to the game last night. Fine, except for his son's a troll.
What?
I bet Saya to hit a home run, and he was just like, he's never going to hit a home run. This is an 8-year-old. And then he hit one to the warning track. He's like, see, I told you.
Oh,
God damn it.
his dad should have drank him.
The craziest part about the whole night, though, is I show up with my son in the first inning. They're already there because it was his son's first time at Wrigley, so they went early. And my son loves peanuts, and we show up with peanuts, and I'm like, hey, you want some peanuts? And Pete's like, oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you my son has a peanut allergy.
Of course.
And I was just like, what? Why didn't you tell us?
You
That
got
my
a
son's
baseball
crushed-
game?
But then Pete goes on to say, I actually forgot until today when my wife told me, because his wife called him and was like, hey, make sure he eats lunch. And Pete was like, don't worry, we got Uncrustables and string cheese. And his wife was like, you know he has a peanut allergy. He's like, I forgot that. So
What?
2 times that we were close.
forgot.
Yeah, he forgot that his son has a peanut allergy.
How do you forget that?
I don't know. He then said he might grow out of it.
That's possible.
So
I think peanut
Must not be
allergy,
that bad.
Yeah. I guess his sister also grew out of it.
Okay.
So maybe. But yeah, I spent a whole night with Pete.
Was he fun?
Yeah, did he change?
No, he just kept on saying, why don't they have cum?
Yeah, he's demanding
Where the
more.
fuck? He's
You
like,
want
I
one of
see
those-
the beer, I see the margarita, see the water. Where's the cum?
No ketchup, no cum.
In a little baseball hat.
Yeah. I was like, don't worry.
filled with cum.
But like, there's no way he did like the YMCA when it came on.
No.
Or clapped.
He did. I do think that the salute to troops in the second inning, I'm pretty sure he stood up just because I stood up.
Okay.
I don't think he was going to stand
It was a delayed stand.
because he knew that if he didn't stand up, I was going to video him not standing up.
Yeah, he didn't want to.
Yeah, you could tell because he sat down very quickly too. Disgusting.
Gross.
Yeah, we did. We like hung out. It was kind of crazy. Me and old.
Did you like talk?
Yeah,
Like,
we
was it
Yeah, we
kinda like-
talked.
Can't picture that.
Well, at first he had my son and his son sitting next to each other. He's like, I thought they would talk. I was like, why did you think that, Pete? It's a 6 and an 8-year-old.
Figure they speak.
I was like, if they were going to play, if they could play together, they'd play. But we're sitting in seats. And then he sat next to me and we talked.
I'll say it. Pete's a fun hang.
He is in those settings.
Yeah.
Not in anything that is like remotely, like hanging around the office. He's not fun.
Sure. Small group, individual settings.
Yes, he had a beer, so he relaxed. But like if you were sitting in the gambling cave, he wouldn't be fun.
Fair.
Yeah. But in those settings, he is fun. All right, should we get those guys for the gauntlet? Did you do any research on these boys?
Barely.
All right, we're talking about Mark Gronowski, Iowa quarterback, and Jennings Dunker, offensive lineman.
Yep.
Is that who we're talking about?
Yep.
Jennings Dunker and Mark Gronowski.
Well, okay.
Mark
Have you guys seen Jennings?
He's Blutman. He's the evolved Blutman, yes. I'll go get him for you.
Did you have him on mostly?
Yes, Brandon hashed out some of his Iowa beef with them. One of them was unfamiliar. The other was somewhat familiar.
Brandon's Iowa beef goes deep.
Right.
Was it like work talk, or are we talking like?
Well, some work, some
PCA kid's pretty good.
Yeah, some work, some baseball.
Pasta.
He said he loves Schwarber because Pete's a Phillies guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Did he make you laugh?
No, definitely not. I think I made him laugh though.
Really?
Yeah. No, definitely
You hurt
not.
yourself or something?
No,
Yeah.
He also talks to children like adults.
I was gonna ask.
Oh my God, he was talking to my son like an adult. I was like, what are you doing, dude?
Well, this kid probably knows how to like build a computer already.
Well, no, but I said that. I said to my son, I was like, oh yeah, you like computers? Like this guy knows a lot about computers. And Pete like turned to me, he's like, do you like computers? Like, do you like to play games on computers? Do you like to run systems on computers?
To run systems.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Or do you like to run systems?
What are you Why are you talking to me like this?
Code.
Is your JavaScript updated?
Like, and I'm not like I also think obviously it goes the other way where like people talk to their kids like they're like idiots. That's stupid too. But like he was like the tone was just crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you got to kind of give like a little, not like blippy, but like be like, oh yeah, like you like computers? Like what's your favorite part about computers? Something like that.
Slight baby voice.
Yeah.
He's
just
Ben
like-
Steining them.
Just
very
keeping it a little,
monotone.
I like watching Kyle around kids because he went up to Brandon's youngest, and you were just like, I have gills, but I can't show you. And then you walked away.
Kyle's great.
You gotta be mystical, yeah.
What's up, boys?
How we doing?
Boys.
Welcome.
Yes, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. How you guys feeling about the season?
Excited.
Yeah.
Yup.
You look really excited.
Trying to contain myself.
Yeah. Wait, so you guys talked to Brandon already and hashed it out? Because
A
he
little
hates
bit.
Iowa.
We still got some little bit of beef.
Okay.
He's calling Iowa the most toxic fan base in the country. So
Ooh. I don't think
So did
that's
he
true.
did he take that back?
no, he didn't.
Okay.
But he said that they were just trying to like just take his wife's job or just away from him or something like that.
Well, he's being a pussy right now, standing all the way over there.
I know he doesn't want to come talk to us.
Yeah.
Get over here, Brad.
Mark, are you, as Iowa quarterback, are you ever like, hey, can we throw it?
I am now.
Okay.
I mean, that was part. I just got there this spring.
you-
and
Okay, yeah,
asking.
yeah.
I was like, hey.
I feel like I can say that as a Wisconsin fan because they're like long
the
lost.
same way,
Yeah,
yeah.
like you know,
Just love
cousins.
running the football.
Yeah, it's just the same, but just different colors.
Yeah, no. When I was getting recruited, I was like, "Can we throw the football a lot?"
Yeah.
They're like, "Yeah, we can. We're gonna do that."
Yeah, they're lying to you.
I hope not.
You're gonna get into a game in like mid-October and you're not throwing.
I hope not. I hope we're gonna.
You're
throw the
running
hell out
and
of
then
it.
punting and then returning punts and blocking punts.
Well, that's when I played there in a couple of years ago when I was at South Dakota State.
Okay.
Before. And that was the infamous like 7-3 game.
Yeah.
And they were booing the quarterback walking off the field and cheering for the punter to get
Yeah.
off the field. So they love punting. So, but hopefully,
Love punting.
I went to a Wisconsin-Iowa game once at Camp Randall. It was probably like 10, 15 years ago, and it was quite literally like it was just one team was at the 50, would get like 5 yards, then try to pin them, and it was just how closer they could get by punt, like fair catching it. That was the whole thing. So like the other team would stop them at the 1. They would have to punt out of their end zone. They'd be like, all right, now we fair caught it at the 40. We got 3 yards. We punted again. Now we fair caught at the 35 until they got a field
range.
So they're like the long lost brothers. They play the same style of football.
It's something else. It's good good Big Ten football.
You guys won national champ?
Yeah, at South Dakota State we got 2.
Congrats.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys
2022, 2023.
Wait, were you there with Trey Lance?
No, he was at North Dakota.
North Dakota State. I'm an
that was
idiot.
the big
Sorry, my
rivals.
bad.
No, you're good.
They were the powerhouse for years.
You guys are the Jackrabbits.
Jackrabbits.
There we go. I'm back.
We ended up beating them for our first national championship.
Fuck yeah.
So that was a pretty good feeling.
How's the fan base there?
It's good. I mean, obviously it's FCS, so it's small ball, but we got 20,000 people at the stadium, and we filled pretty much every single game. So.
North Dakota played in a dome?
Fargo Dome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing's awesome. I like Idaho's dome the most.
The Kibbe Dome.
The Kibbe
That
Dome.
one is so sick.
Yeah.
That's the go-to 2014 NCAA like college football.
That's not
the
like
go-to
that
stadium
shouldn't be
play
a
in.
dome, and it is, and it's like a half a dome.
Mm-hmm.
Our old OC at South Dakota State went to be the head coach at Idaho. And
Oh
he
wait,
would always
I know
talk
that guy. He's the man.
Yeah, Jason Eck.
Yeah, I think he's a Wisconsin guy, is he not?
Yeah, he played at Wisconsin.
Yeah, because they almost beat Oregon this past year, and I remember there was like they were doing trick plays, and he had this big binder, and he was just like searching for the next trick play to try to beat Oregon.
Oh, he comes up with the craziest trick
They
plays
took him
every
to the
game.
limit, yeah.
Like, every single game we go into, like we have the play sheet, and he has at least 5, 8 trick plays every game.
That guy
So-
rocks. Oh, that's awesome. You ever seen the Idaho Dome?
Yeah, it looks like half of a soda can.
Yeah, it's
I've
pretty
never
sick.
seen it.
But it's so cool though.
So I think both North Dakota teams play in a dome.
Yeah, and South Dakota.
That's it. Yeah.
South Dakota State's the only Dakota school that doesn't have a dome.
You guys play it the real way.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, we had a game that was negative 23 degrees.
Oh,
Yeah, look at that.
I've been there. It's solid.
Oh.
It's like in a cornfield, kind of.
Yeah, a little bit.
They just sent Brandon one.
Yeah, I have a Kibbe Dome.
You have
nice.
one?
Yeah, I have a miniature Kibbe Dome.
Get it out here.
In fact, it needs to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, put it on the shelf.
Go get your Kippy Dome.
Jennings, did you meet Blutman?
Oh yeah,
they've met before, right?
Yeah.
absolute beast.
Look at this.
Yeah, look at this. These are the
Oh
guys
god, the Pokemon card.
starting gingers. Fucking love it.
Squirtle Mook.
That's full evolution right there.
Yeah. Do you guys ever feel like the Steelers?
What do you mean?
That's a good question.
Thanks.
Great question.
Uniform wise.
I feel like the
Oh, I'm a
Steelers.
Steeler.
Yeah.
Like, because of the colors?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, the colors.
I guess I never thought of it that way.
Trip you up a
Now
little bit.
now you are.
I was talking to Jerry earlier, and we were just talking about like it's always the defense is like the main thing. Like that's always Steelers.
Yeah. They kind of play the same brand.
Yeah.
Steelers and Iowa. You're gonna think about this now.
I'm about to give it a Google.
Yeah. Well, you don't know what the Steelers look like?
No, I do, but I've never thought like, hey, look like the Steelers.
Yeah, you do look like the Steelers. It's great colors. Great colors.
And he's a small town guy. He doesn't even watch like NFL or anything like that. He just
How small town?
My hometown's like 2,700
Okay.
Where?
In Iowa?
in Illinois.
Illinois. Oh.
Yep.
What town?
Lena. It's like right next to Wisconsin, Iowa. It's right in that top
What's there
corner.
to do there? Bale hay, drink protein shakes, go
Literally
to
nothing.
Mulligan's.
Oh yeah.
Hey, tell him what you wanted to bring here for today. What you were telling me.
I was hoping to bring some rabbit meat, but we didn't have any frozen, and it's out of season right now, so you can't just go out and. But
Yeah.
Rabbit meat,
You're
good
not
eating.
too far from Brandon.
Yeah, Brandon makes that commute
Brandon.
almost daily.
Oh, look at
Not
that
Fridays.
Kippy Dome.
It's a 1A powerhouse, right?
Rabbit.
KB, did you say Mulligan's?
Oh yeah, that's like a little sports bar?
You're talking about Mulligan's and Lena?
Yeah.
You like that place?
I mean, I don't love it, but it does the trick.
Yeah, it's a place. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not much there.
Yeah.
Solid spot.
Oh man, what's your favorite tanning salon in Iowa City?
I don't even know the names of
Yeah.
the tanning salons. Do I look
Why
pretty
do you
tan?
ask that?
What?
Why do you ask that?
Do you have one?
No.
I don't know. I used to go.
What?
I know some athletes like to tan. Sorry.
No, I just never heard of this. I had
Wait,
no
do
idea.
you have a favorite in Iowa City?
I don't. I just
Oh,
wonder,
okay.
yeah.
I've never really heard of any athletes going out and.
I mean, you tan. Obviously, you
No, it's
tan.
fucked up.
It's just Florida.
Really?
Hang out in Florida, yeah.
Excuse me, money bags.
Ooh, how is the NIL doing? Good. You guys getting paid?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, that's right.
Is a guy like you getting paid, Jennings?
Well, enough to move out of my apartment. Like I had an outlet light on fire the other week, so that's nice to move out of a place that the outlet's
That's not
going to
catch on fire.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
That's huge.
I did get renter's insurance this year, so I'm kind of pumped. If it,
Hell yes. What
If
kind
and
of
when.
car you drive?
Ford Ranger.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But tell them about your
Practical.
other mode of transportation.
Oh, the moped?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's a beast. Actually, Mark's been driving it pretty recently.
I got it now.
Yeah.
All the football players, Madison's the same, where all the football players have mopeds, and it's very funny seeing like 300-pound men on little tiny scooters.
Yeah, I've never been on one. I'm afraid.
They're fun.
They actually rip. I mean, mine will go like 55.
Oh,
it's a 150cc.
I was telling Brandon earlier.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah,
rips.
it is.
How big are you?
320.
Oh my God.
How big are you really?
Yeah, 320.
All right.
Pinky promise. I might be a little heavy right now, but
Okay.
What is your diet?
I don't know. I just have like the dietitian sends me stuff like in a PDF form, so I just look at it and do whatever she tells me to do.
Do you like energy drinks?
Love energy drinks.
Like to what degree?
I've had 3 so far. I've had 2 that I can't say the name of, I've been told. And then I had to go as soon as I walked in here.
Nice.
So, yeah.
So you're averaging over 3 a day?
Depends on how much I drive. I don't know. Just kind of depends
Nice.
how excited I want to get.
Wait, what year are you?
This is my 5th year coming up.
Okay, so when you got to Iowa, how much did you weigh?
So my first year I had surgery, so I was down to 270.
Okay.
So
Did you have to do the thing, like, I think Taylor Wan told us about this when he got to Michigan, like, he had to wake himself up in the middle of the night to eat, to gain weight. Did you ever have to do that?
you just eat till you're about to throw up, and then you wait an hour, and then eat some more. So.
You're just basically doing
Christ.
Barstool After Dark.
That's it.
Yeah. Or just any
And
Barstool
any day.
employees.
Yeah. Anytime we have catering.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or Tate.
Yeah, or Tate.
Or just being Tate.
Yeah, he has an alarm in the middle of the night too.
Are you guys ready to do the gauntlet?
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't know if I
That
can
didn't sound like I was not expecting hell yeah after that.
I know. I was kind of nervous going into it. Blutman told me I was going to be doing it, so I was.
Let's do it.
Do you know what it is at all? Or have you?
I have a
oh,
good understanding of
Okay.
it.
All right.
Do you want to explain it, Brandon? I've been
He does-
told I explained it poorly, so I'm opting out of explaining it.
You're gonna start on the cornhole board. You're gonna make one cornhole. You're going to soccer. As soon as you make one soccer goal, we're going to wiffle ball. We're hitting a home run. As soon as we hit the home run, you pitch it up to yourself. You hit it. Then you're throwing the football through those holes. You okay throwing the football?
I'm okay throwing the football.
Oh, you signed with Iowa. So we got a we got
that beef over here.
Yeah, me and him are working through it. We're working through it, right?
Yeah.
I didn't put him on my top 10 Big Ten quarterbacks list, and he came in hot.
Billy Edwards it wasn't on there either.
And that's fine. Billy Edwards can come in hot whenever he wants. And we have the three-pointer. You hit a three-pointer, you go down the other way, you hit a three-pointer, then you sit down and you do trivia. You get 10 questions right. They're not questions. They're simply listicles. Are you good?
Yeah.
Let's
That
go.
wasn't
What?
all the rules, but
That's pretty much all the rules. I can.
You shoot
Whenever
the
y'all
soccer
tell
I
them.
feel like I did it better.
Time out.
Big Cat did it better.
Y'all confuse them when you
get
say
it.
the soccer thing. You don't have to say the soccer thing. I can explain that when it happens.
The trivia is the main one. That it's 10 from anywhere on the board.
Go ahead.
No, I'm not.
This is an example of the trivia.
But it won't be these questions.
You have to get 10 total. This is just an example. It won't be these, but
No particular order. You can just pick and choose.
4 actors to play main characters in Seinfeld.
Sure,
But you only have to get one.
It's easy, yeah.
Three
Seinfeld.
colors on the
Yeah.
Italian flag. You just rip that.
So go ahead and do that right now.
You know
Three colors
that?
on the
No, it's
Italian
just,
flag.
yeah.
Red, white, green.
There we
Yes,
go.
there you go.
We got 3. Boom.
And you can go to something else.
Yeah.
Oh man, Julian Edelman.
There we go. If it's on there. Yeah.
Oh,
No?
it's not. I thought he threw 3 touchdowns. Tim Duncan.
Okay.
Tony Parker.
You don't have to do this one. But
Yeah, you got this.
You got it.
Dude, you got the flow down.
Yeah.
All right. Who's going first? You or you?
I want to see Dunker go first.
All right. Dunker's going first.
I'm starting with corn.
Let's go,
Or,
Dunker.
cornhole.
Corn, soccer, baseball, football, basketball, trivia.
Now, do you see how much?
You can you can sit back in Brandon's seat because you can see the trivia better. All right.
Did you ever see his pregame diet before games?
Liam was telling me about it. That's why I asked.
You got.
Yeah, you
got-
tell me about it.
No, I don't even know if I can explain it, because he knows it better than I do, obviously. But it's something like 10,000 calories or something like that.
God,
Before the game?
that's miserable.
And while and during the game, he's eating too.
During the game?
Yeah.
Do you have to maintain a pretty tough diet or what?
Nothing crazy. Not like these guys. These
Yeah.
guys are having to eat till they're full just to maintain
Yeah.
weight.
Yeah.
I can't imagine trying to gain weight like them.
You could probably house some pheasant, can't you?
Pheasant's good.
You like pheasant?
I
Little
crushes
buffalo
rabbit.
pheasant dip. It's good.
Buffalo pheasant dip.
It's just like chicken, but
Yeah, that sounds.
yeah. State bird of South Dakota.
Huh. Lucky guess, Kyle.
All right, we ready to go?
We're talking right now.
Oh,
You
okay.
guys are talking.
That's good.
Yeah, we'll shut up.
Yeah, not with microphones. Okay. I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1, go. As soon as TJ tells me I'm ready.
I'm ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. He said he was nervous about the basketball shot. Do we think he's gonna be able to get the basketball shot, Mark?
I don't.
He's a competitive hay baler.
Oh yeah.
What?
He won the
He's won
the Solon hay bale toss. Yeah, I think he had the record or something like that.
That's sick.
What do we have here that's comparable to a hay bale? We could have him.
Oh gosh.
Spider?
Yes. Can he throw a spider across the...
It's not a good start.
No.
Oh yeah, he's still going.
Oh, he's beating himself up about it too. Oh, he's kind of giving up.
Don't give up, Dunk.
You got it.
Come on.
Yep.
There it is. His legs are massive.
Right?
Ooh. There we go.
Okay, that's in.
That's in. He's like walking like the Terminator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
T1000 down a hallway.
Oh, it's gonna break the bat.
He does everything at 100% if it's swinging. Oh.
That one hit someone. Oh.
He's a lineman. Give him some grace.
It's got to be awesome to feel that strong all the time.
Right?
He squats over like 700 pounds.
Yeah, just
What's his
walks
numbers?
around and just like, I'm so much stronger than you.
How many years you
There it
got
is.
Me, I got one.
Oh,
My
no.
final one, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. I was planning on going out last year, but decided to stay one more year.
That's not a bad shot.
Oh, it's pretty good.
He'll get this.
Hey.
There it is.
Hey.
Look at him. He's just every new thing is like, what?
Oh.
Like Brendan Fraser, Force of the Jungle.
And the sequel to The Jungle was just as good.
Yeah.
It was. I liked that.
Right here.
You have a good time.
One call.
You're doing well.
Force of the Jungle 2.
You're doing really well.
It's a kid.
Trivia time.
Oh.
Can I answer any of them?
Yeah, any of them.
3 primary colors: blue, red, green.
Okay. Do you know chess pieces? Green not on there. 5 top hardware stores.
Oh, you
rated
gotta
by
know
Mortar,
hardware stores.
2024.
Nah, he better.
Doom, doom, doom,
I'm gonna go
doom,
Ace,
doom,
Lowe's,
doom, doom.
Menards.
There we go.
What else do we got? Home Depot. Is that 5?
Those not on there.
What else?
Richest men.
Oh,
Maybe one of them.
10 most valuable American sports teams. Just think.
Cowboys.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, just go along that.
Chiefs, Eagles. Who else is good?
Do you think basketball,
Baseball.
baseball?
Yeah, like big city teams.
Ooh, Lakers.
Yep.
Got that other primary color too.
That was the primary color.
Yeah, it wasn't. Wasn't
yellow?
green.
I can't remember.
It is yellow.
There you go. You need one more.
Obama's daughters.
No idea.
Yeah.
Countries with the most islands. Just think big country, long coastlines.
Chess pieces.
Chess
Australia?
pieces. Do you know any chess pieces?
Oh, there's a king.
Yeah, there we
There
go.
you go.
Yeah.
Got it.
Oh.
Hey,
Nice.
Not bad.
That's not bad.
bad, not bad.
Bad.
Admirable.
I think you might be number 1 over 300 pounds.
I'll take that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's huge.
It's a new category. We
I'd have to look. Kadic, maybe?
You beat me.
Kadic is.
What did Kata get?
College sports. Love it. All right, Mark, get up there.
CFB.
Do you walk around like always being like, gotta protect my quarterback, even in like we're talking the mic. So like even like if you're walking up to like a crosswalk and he like takes a step and it's it's not the crowd. You're like, oh.
It's like 24/7. You got to watch that.
I love that.
Yep. That's just how it is.
You're a Pokemon guy?
Dude, I love Pokemon.
Me too, dude.
Oh, me
awesome.
too.
Much, yeah.
What's your favorite? I'm a Squirtle guy.
I'm gonna have to go Lucario.
Wow.
That might be up there.
Popular choice.
Yep.
And a
what do you think?
blast.
Or Salamence?
What did you see the new Mega Dragonite that just came out? Wings on the top of its head. I don't like it.
Really?
Don't love it.
Doesn't
Don't
look
love
cool?
it. No.
Did you know there's multiple Squirtles?
Like variations of it?
Yeah.
Is that a new thing?
Well, a Squirtle squad. He thought it was just one Squirtle. He thought it was a unique thing. It's a species.
Well, no.
Oh, like when they evolve?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just Pokemon guys.
It's Pokemon chat.
Yeah, Pokemon guys. Just talking it up.
We'll get edged out by the Pokemon podcast. Look at that. Stinks. Wings on the top of its head. Put it on its back.
What's on its tail?
A little bead.
Ugh. They tried to make him
Sucks.
too cute.
Oh, I like that.
It needs the wings on the back.
I kind of like it.
Y'all wrong.
Yep. Us Pokemon guys.
Yeah,
we would
we
never,
don't like that.
never. All right. You ready, Mark? Yeah. All right, here we go. Hold on. Hold on. Wait till the camera. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. I think he's going to be good.
Hand it off to Brandon.
This might be too far of a throw. I'm sure if we looked up his South Dakota State stats.
Oh, and
that'd be
numbers are insane.
awesome.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
That's
we're just
fucking nuts.
making fun of a dude who's just sick at throwing the football. Woo! There it is.
We need to have a serious talk with Wyatt.
Yeah, why it's not really. There it is. There it is.
All right. Now we can
Crushing it.
exhale now.
Nice.
Are you a Pokemon card guy or just the games or the show?
Here we go. Sit down.
Yeah.
Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Earth, Mars, Neptune, Saturn, Chicago, New York, LA. It's got to be 10.
It's got to be 10. Wow.
Saturn.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh my God. Wait. What's your record, Big Cat?
Oh.
I don't think that's. I'm 126.
Oh, okay.
You're in the top. Are you top 10?
That's top.
top.
That's top 5.
Five. All time.
Top 6.
all
Top
time.
6.
Is it 6? Who's got
That
it?
was incredible.
Damn, right,
What a run.
right behind
We
me.
weren't even like
That's
ready
the
for
top
that.
non-Barstool employee.
Wow. What a run.
God damn.
If I could have made
He
that,
rattled off
Cornhole.
the cornhole.
Cornhole.
Cornhole screwed me.
Cornhole gotcha. But you rattled off the sport.
He rattled off the Sporkle fast. Like, I could have.
Yeah.
I didn't even look at another one other than the planets.
God damn.
Impressive.
Very.
Wow.
Yours was good too.
Dude, thanks, man.
Yeah. Yours.
That's over 300.
Mark, that was a hell of a run.
It's hopefully the look of Iowa football this year.
Holy shit. Well, the
Be.
throwing on the cornhole.
Hey, I made the first football throw.
Yeah.
You did. That was that,
better
were
than
you a
some
little
other-
nervous?
I was
Because,
telling
you
Bra-
can't fuck that up.
No, if I missed that one, then every school in the Big Ten is going to be on my ass about that.
Well, you performed under pressure. All right. Well, thanks, boys.
Yeah.
Great to have you guys on. Great
Appreciate
time,
you having
Mark.
us on. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
also, one more thing. I was texting Kittle earlier this week.
The best.
He said, when I see you, you got to FaceTime him.
Okay. He's a camp.
I know. That's what I was.
All right.
That's
We'll
the
see
one
if he
bad
picks
thing
up.
about him.
We'll see if he picks up. The one bad thing about him is he's playing in the NFL.
Not bad. That's all. One thing about the timing right now. That's it.
All right. Let's see.
This would be the worst job ever, huh?
There's no way he's going to pick up.
No, he's probably in the middle of practice right now.
Meeting.
Could be lunchtime. Could be on a break.
Yeah, why did he tell you to do that when he knows he's at camp? Camp just opened, right?
Yeah.
Looks like they're walking on the practice field about 30 to 45 minutes ago.
Oh, so he's literally on the practice field.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot him a text after.
All right. He's the man, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's great.
I love Kittle so much.
Love those Iowa guys.
Yeah. I appreciate having us on.
Hey,
Yeah,
it's great meeting
thank you,
guys.
boys.
Best of luck. Predictions for the season?
Ooh, just got to figure out who to block. They'll be rolling.
Yeah, that's a
Like
good
that
prediction.
answer.
Go 1-0 every week.
Yeah.
Playoffs.
Yeah.
It's the goal.
Yeah.
You just got to figure out who to hand it off to. Your running back, your fullback.
Yeah. Occasionally throw it to your tight end.
What do you want him to say to that?
I can say it. Brandon can't.
What do you mean I can't say it? I'm the #1 college football guy.
But I was saying before you got here, I could say it because Wisconsin does the exact same thing. So it's like kind of like inner family, like, haha, we don't throw the football. You're just a jerk.
I was saying you got to show some love with big noon kickoff week 2, Iowa State.
Let's go. No, I like Iowa City's my second favorite Big Ten campus. It's fucking awesome.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah.
There's so many bars everywhere around.
Yeah.
There's so many good food spots and everything. So
It's awesome.
Beautiful place.
No, you guys will throw.
Love
How
it.
many touchdowns did you throw last year?
right around 30.
Yeah,
ran
see,
for
this is
12.
the problem.
Okay.
We were like, oh yeah, he doesn't throw, and they're like, I bet you if we looked up his stats, he can fucking throw it.
There's a chance. Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. So
I was not used to that though.
yeah,
Hopefully we can change it.
light it up. All right, thanks, boys.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
Best.
Good luck.
Game time. There's nothing like getting to a baseball game, especially last minute. Lucky for me, I always use Game Time, the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. Game Time makes getting tickets faster and easier. Price on the app actually go down the closer it gets to showtime. They even get exclusive zone deals. You let them choose your seats within a given set of zones, and you get huge savings in return. You can put those savings back in your pocket and spend them at the ballpark on a hot dog, a new hat, or some good old-fashioned Cracker Jack. If you're in Chicago, you can get 10% off zone deals for the Cubs at home on Sunday, August 3rd versus the Orioles. Just look for zones 29 through 32 on the Game Time app.
He went handshake hug with the first guy.
Yeah.
Take the guesswork out of buying
Rude.
tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, use code YAK for $20 off your first purchase.
I use Game Time just on my own outside of Barstool. I'm going to see Beck tonight by myself.
Oh, what? I love Beck.
With the
Loser.
Chicago Symphony Orchestra.
No way.
Yes.
Un pedo.
Are those the dudes or I don't know? Is it dudes?
It's just a guy.
One dude.
Is
Beck.
he, is he the one who won the Grammy that one year that was controversial?
Over Beyonce.
Oh, probably, yeah.
I love Beck.
Grammy Award winner.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
If anybody wants to go, I'm going to Goo Goo Dolls Dashboard
I'll
Confessions.
be there.
Yeah.
Ed, you're already going?
Whoa.
Yeah, I saw
that?
Dashboard
Tonight?
Yeah,
No.
Oh.
I'll be there.
Brandon,
It's
are you
in,
going to root for
August.
Iowa a little bit now?
Oh, God, no.
Okay.
No, I'm going to hate on that guy. Man.
Extremely likable. Does that make it hard for you?
No.
You already got what you wanted out of him.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, he's on your show.
Yeah. No, he seems like a good guy.
Yeah.
And I did.
Both really good guys.
I tried to make peace with Iowa fans through him during the show. We'll see how it goes over. Probably not well.
Iowa good fans.
Nah, bad people.
No, I disagree.
Well, you haven't been where I've been. You haven't
Okay,
seen
that's
what I've
true.
seen.
That's true. That's true. I like Iowa City.
We fought different wars, you and
Yeah,
I.
you're right. You're right.
How's Alex Brown?
Great. He was
Right.
phenomenal. Yeah. Really, really cool to talk to.
How much do you think the quarterback's making?
I would say,
Couple hundred thou?
oh man,
More.
really? I was at 750.
Yep.
Maybe.
Their wrestling
Maybe a
program
million.
is tossing. Wrestlers are getting millions
What?
from hot. Yeah, they're making money.
Yeah.
on them.
In fact, I would go probably 1.25, 1.5 million.
Kadick told me what he got as a center, and it's like, wow.
Yeah.
Wait, what did he get?
He told me off the record, but I'm sure he'd tell you. If
Why? What?
These are all.
Let us all do one
it doesn't
guess.
have to be that secretive
and
anymore.
you have to say higher or lower.
Okay. Hold on. Let me text him just to make sure I have the right number.
Is there another way we can represent money?
What, like heads of lettuce?
How big we can open our mouth.
I was gonna say like what? Yeah, okay.
Ed.
What? Higher.
Whoa.
More mouth?
What?
I'm gonna be looking like a screen.
You got more. Yeah, you got more than that.
How about how untied my shoes are?
Oh, that's good.
A little less than that.
Okay.
Oh, what? That doesn't seem that.
No, that was pretty fucking untied.
Wait, hold on. Let me go again.
But it was looped already.
Like, maybe like that.
Yeah, I'd say that's.
Okay.
That's not too bad.
Okay.
That's pretty. That's some pretty good
You
walking
guys go.
around.
Everyone
money.
else go.
That fits the bill.
Yeah. We're getting
He
close.
just told me the number.
What?
He just texted me what it was.
Wait. All right. So we all get a guess.
Yeah.
You say higher or lower. All
I
right,
already made my guess.
let's just
400K.
Less.
I was
300K.
All right, fun game.
Game's over.
There we go.
Oh yeah, so their quarterback is definitely making like close to
Yeah,
$1
he's
million.
making $1 million.
Have any of
for
the
him.
guys that like just missed that cutoff spoken out and been like,
I think
what the
there's,
fuck? This is
There might be like they might be getting some compensation,
okay. I was
but I'm
gonna
not
say.
positive.
How?
There might
Yeah,
be like a
right.
lawsuit.
Oh, yeah, you might be
I
right.
don't know how far it'd go back to. I don't like guys from like 2005. I don't think they're gonna get anything ever.
I think to answer your question, Kate, I think what they do is they just like most of them just are like, well, we played in when it was real and like college sports. Was
Yeah.
college sports. That's kind of the only way you can like deal with it mentally.
And the,
I was
mon-
gonna
the
say
money
that
they
would
got wasn't
make me
taxed.
Crazy,
Right.
maybe.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Under the table. But yeah, if I was like a star in like 2016, I'd just be like, well, we played it the real way. We didn't transfer and we didn't fucking get paid. We cared about the brotherhood in the locker room. I'd say that.
Always the
Same.
brotherhood.
Yeah, I'd say that shit. to
These
make
guys will
myself
never
feel good.
know. They might have money, but they
Meanwhile,
won't know.
crying at like my, at my student debt. I guess if they get scholarship.
How do they get paid?
Yeah, it's just like a direct deposit.
I think some of them are. Yeah, some.
Just on payroll now.
Yeah, now the schools can pay them directly.
Wow.
How much at once?
So
So it's like it's like any other job, I think.
Yeah.
Told me he had 2 installments.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh.
dangerous.
That's
Yo.
the NIL, but yeah. So the schools now, what is it like 20 million,
Yeah, they got 20
and they
million.
can divide it however they want in
Right.
terms of programs.
So are kids going to go to Florida for income tax?
You'd assume,
Right.
When that ruling passed, how pumped do you think local college bars and car dealerships were?
Oh, my
They were probably
God.
like, yes.
I don't think life changed for them at all, though. That's the issue. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
we're just making it public now.
Right.
They've always got.
But it's
Yeah.
easier if it's
Yeah.
public. It's-
There's less stress to say.
It's easier in public because you get the public money, but I think you're also still getting
the same customers.
No, I think you're still getting the under the table money.
Yeah.
You still think there's more?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh no, I would prefer to get sneaky money. That'd be gangster.
It would feel good.
That'd be so good.
I was a busboy once, and I got paid under the table, and I felt
Yeah.
so good.
Were you a millionaire?
One day I would have been.
Right restaurant could have been.
Danny, do you have something for us?
Not working. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so I put together a mini investigation. Dave, I will say so far seems pretty clean, but in order for everyone to really understand what we're dealing with here, I put together a mini compilation of Dave's former cheating scandals.
So should we get him in here?
We could wait till after.
think
Well, actually,
wait.
I think we should wait till after because another thing is I called both him and Mincy last night around 11 p.m. And one way we can decide is if their story matches.
Oh.
We got to make sure they aren't corroborating upstairs.
Even if they might have been a little drunk
corroborate.
too, so they might have themselves even forgot what they said.
So for the people who are wondering, this is last night they did the 99, 99, and 9 innings challenge, and they completed it. Afterwards, the internet was abuzz because there was a clip of White Sox Dave discarding a hot dog bun.
A vegan hot dog bun, yes. After using it as a napkin.
We know. Wait, you're already saying that it was
there, and it's Mincy
That's
helping.
what he is saying. You'll see.
so people are saying this is a 49 and a half Nuggets all over again, 98 and a half. They didn't complete the challenge. There should probably be a punishment. What's wrong, Brandon?
Oh, sorry. So no,
You're getting distracted with all your stuff.
No,
Yeah,
We're just looking at your shit.
Sorry, I didn't know that I was on. I was looking around to see what I could have those because somebody DM'd me, a Yak fan who's watching, said get them to sign something.
Oh,
So what should I have them sign? The Kibby Dome?
Elvis.
yeah, or Greg Maddux. You have so many Greg Madduxes.
Yeah.
You have an abundance of Greg Madduxes.
Yeah, that
Maybe the football?
Jordan rookie.
Not the Jordan rookie.
You want it to be the football because that's
Masters
one thing that's
flag?
not yours.
Rory's never coming
Should
in.
everybody sign the Masters?
Rory's never coming in.
You promise, Rory?
If he does come in, that would just be
That'd be
funny if he was
bad.
the last signature.
Or if there's no space, sorry, man.
Yeah,
So I should get everybody to sign the Masters
I
flag?
think
Yes.
so.
It's perfect for signing.
And people are like, "Oh shit, you got the signature." But yeah, that's the offensive lineman from Iowa.
That's a bad decision.
What you don't
Why?
think Masters flag?
Brandon can get enough.
All right, hold on. Eddie's saying, "Hold on."
No, I think no.
Brandon, you're going back next year. Somebody else that
Brandon.
will come into the office might win.
Why not the Masters flag?
Oh, what about this? The Hawaii helmet.
The Masters flag is just going to... It pops so much more.
It pops.
What do you think it pops?
Sean Kemp would be pretty funny.
Wait a minute. Let me see this. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, go do that.
Ed, are you a keepsake guy?
Are you gonna say Rory's a
Hey, you know what? Have him sign the
non-zero
back.
chance?
swear to God, if Rory comes in.
Have him sign the back. So then if Rory ever comes in, he'll sign the front, and you'll be like, but look at the back.
But Brandon, I thought that was a flag that was actually from the green. That's a $30 replica.
Right.
Yeah, get him to sign that.
You can only get it at the.
You're going back.
Eddie?
Why are you torn up?
Eddie.
Ed, why are you torn up?
Eddie, you're torn up about this Masters.
Actually, I want Ed to be the first signature on it.
It's Rory. No, never mind. I just think Rory.
Do you think Rory McIlroy's going to come in this office at any point?
If Rory came in the office,
TaylorMade guy?
But when would he come to this office?
When's the tournament at Chicago Golf?
They don't have one this year.
you can't say 0% Rory's coming in, right?
I feel
I
pretty
think you can't. But no.
Top 5 guys that are 0% they'll ever come in this office.
He's in the top 5.
I would.
Mahomes ain't never coming in.
I wouldn't rule that out.
Top 5. Coming in the
Mahomes, I would not say 0%.
Mahomes or
OJ?
Trump, who has a better chance?
OJ's not coming in.
Mahomes or Trump?
Simpson?
Goodell.
Yeah.
Mahomes probably. Goodell, I wouldn't put at 0%.
Adele?
Ozzy Osbourne.
Goodell.
Jinping?
Goodell's 0%.
I wouldn't say 0.
I don't think Rory's top 5.
I think he is.
Why wouldn't he?
I just don't know why he would.
Dan and them hate on him on.
But not even that, but like if he was in a golf tournament here, he would never be in Chicago, first of all, unless there was a golf tournament. If he was in a golf tournament here, it's not going to be in the city. He's not going to leave where he is.
All right.
We do enough golf content here. Is he close to foreplay?
We'll just start another day. What
What if we put a fake citation on his
All right,
car and
maybe-
pretend this is the?
I think the
Maybe
Masters-
1%? Now I want to get Rory in here.
But then what's the percentage he even signs it if he does come here?
Also true.
He would if he were here. He'd.
Now that's my new goal. Get Rory here, but be like,
Not
do not
sign
sign anything.
We just spend an hour looking for a Sharpie.
Just one thing, Rory.
You cannot sign a thing.
Thing we do around here.
4 months from now, Brandon, look under your seat.
It's Rory.
It's Rory McIlroy.
Yeah, it's him.
Wait, so you're not getting him to sign anything?
I guess not.
What about the back of the Masters flag?
Because it has to be able to pop.
Right, but then you leave the front for Rory. Because then you could just frame it and it's just Rory.
No, you know what? Fuck it. They're signing the Master's flag.
There we go.
Do the back.
Wait, Ed, you can't flip flop like that. Ed,
They're doing the
both
front?
sides, Ed.
Everybody's gonna sign it.
Do you have a marker?
It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, it is.
Ed, with your party coming up,
Yeah.
you're gonna be sipping some beers.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be chatty? Are you gonna be interrogating everybody?
No, I can't do that.
That's Danny's job.
Yeah, that was.
All right, Rory, you can come in now.
I'm pretty sure they shot a video with foreplay. Did they not?
I think so, but that's foreplay. Like, I don't know what.
But what if foreplay came here for Barstool Chicago Golf
Maybe.
Tournament?
Do they have a future? Because I know they don't have a PGA event here anymore.
They have a Chicago golf tournament at some point, I believe.
We were part of the playoff for a while.
Yes.
The BMW or
At
whatever.
Medina, yes.
Yeah.
Did Brandon just come?
Oh, is there a Ryder Cup here in a?
Maybe. I'm telling
What is the future Ryder Cup sites? Uh-oh.
Different sport, but the All Blacks are going to be here in November, and
crazy.
trying to get them.
Oh yeah,
to the
there's
office.
Rory with foreplay.
Cool.
Is that rugby?
Yeah,
What's
they're
the-
like I think probably one of the more famous.
I need to get into that.
TJ, look up future Ryder Cup.
Kate, you're just our rugby correspondent now.
I think
Yeah,
so.
I think so.
Yeah.
I tried real hard to befriend him.
Oh
There's
no,
a
we're
lot
good.
of 'em.
He's gonna be. Yeah, we're good. Is that it? Yeah.
Ah, Ireland.
I'm so pumped for the Ryder Cup.
Which
Which one?
Yep.
ours or
No,
theirs?
theirs.
Okay.
There's the one with the golfers.
Right. Okay. That's the big distinguishing factor. Danny, you have your video?
I do. I sent it to TJ.
Okay.
Are you going to the All Blacks game?
Yeah, I talked to them. They like want to come here.
Oh, that's awesome.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Cool.
Where are they from?
New Zealand.
Oh, that team.
Yeah, that. Oh, that, yeah. I don't
they're
want to.
beasts.
Haka.
Tickets are
That kind of stuff.
pricey.
I know.
Yeah.
It's really, I think they're playing Ireland.
Are they allowed to do the haka here, or does that have to be some sort of like before an event or before a competition?
I don't know. It'd be cool if they did it before the gauntlet or something. Like, be pretty
Open the
sick.
show with the haka. That'd be sick.
I just want to see them in line for the ice cream machine.
Oh,
It'd
yeah.
be cool. be.
Big boys.
Okay.
Like 20-something. Like 20 beers yet? Still eliminate this water. All right, that's all I want.
David White Sox Dave Williams is seemingly innocent here, but it's not that easy, and it never has been. Now to fully understand, let's do a deep dive of David White Sox Dave Williams' former cheating scandals. By the way, he was eventually found guilty in every one of these cases I'm about to show.
It's the independent auditor here who does Trivia's on. It's one of my favorite things, and I just wanted to watch it and have a good time. And then White Sox Dave happened.
I can't remember where we're at. Dave, you did or did not cheat?
I did not cheat.
Oh boy.
Well, were you typing something?
No.
Okay.
Well, let's just watch the question together.
I mean, I feel like it's so easy that it's not going to be the right answer.
So I'm going to pause it there. It's so easy that it can't be the answer. But he's not saying it right away.
No, that's purple. I swear to God, I looked it up afterwards. I swear to God, I looked it up afterwards.
I don't know if I can take your word.
But that doesn't even.
Why, if you looked it up afterwards, why wasn't it in your search history? Did you want to tamper with it?
Doesn't even fucking answer a thing.
Why wasn't Julius Peppers on your search history when we just looked?
Ask Ed. We were talking about it.
No, answer me.
Shut up.
Why wasn't Julius Peppers on your search?
Timer, and I'm gonna name an item, and you have to get it in that amount of time. If he cheats, don't give him any signals, nothing. All right, Contadina tomato sauce. You have 2 minutes and 17 seconds. Go.
Now again, I'm just going to zoom in on White Sox Dave here, and you guys be the judge.
For the crown.
As he's looking down, listen. You can literally hear like typing, like so much body movement. What is? I mean,
we definitely double dipped this. But
come on, David.
Ed and I were talking.
I don't care about this. Go back.
Shut the fuck up.
You're about to tell me.
Shut the fuck up. I'm not kidding.
This better be
Shut
fucking
up.
relevant.
Ed and I were talking about how many good seasons he had on Redline Radio with the Bears yesterday, because we were talking about it, and I said he was like okay on the Bears, and then it sucked because he was good on the Packers again.
Irrelevant.
So I Googled.
No way.
Pissed me off.
Didn't Ron Dane end his career in Houston?
5.
With Carr?
Yeah.
All right, yes. Houston Texans.
Crown remains in Chicago. That is correct.
Come on.
You got it, Dave.
You didn't get tipped off, did you? Did you ask anyone?
No.
You have to really understand how this guy his mind works.
Why do you do this shit to yourself? I can't believe there's no honor amongst White Sox members.
This is going now beyond my jurisdiction. We'll have to bring it up to the higher level of court, but I think our work here is done.
Okay.
Thanks, Dave.
So fucking annoying.
This is last night. Hey, Mincy, I'm sorry. My video did not record before, and I need it for the official files for the investigation. So, real quick, just to reiterate, I know you're with Hannah and Annika right now. I'm not trying to bother.
No, they're not. They just got dropped off.
Okay. Okay, so you have time. So you said that White Sox Dave did not, in fact, waste half his hot dog for the challenge. He actually used your vegan hot dog bun to wipe off mustard off his wrist or whatever it was, correct?
That's all I saw.
And you...
He literally, look, I never saw a meat in his hand. He just goes, hey, is that your keto bread thing? Yeah, and then I just saw like a little mustard. I did see a little mustard on his thing, and he just threw it in there.
Okay, and you said, again...
I never saw anything with I never saw any meat in his hand.
Okay, and again, I know you got mad at this last time, but he did not pay you anything, right?
No, that was why I was shocked. I was honestly really surprised by the accusation. And then I checked my text when I sent you to Dave. He hadn't texted me. We hadn't texted since June 8th.
Okay. It wasn't an accusation, by the way. You are not being framed for anything. You are just a witness who has to be on stand right now. You are not being accused of anything.
No, I'm not. Look, I'm not. You're doing your job. I understand.
Yes. Okay. Mincy, thank you for your cooperation. Please be safe.
All right. Good night.
Good night, Mincy. Oh, all right. Now let's see if this lines up. This is Dave's call.
It's gonna be combative.
Yeah.
Dave, I'm sorry. I know you've had a long night, but let's just make this real easy. There's obviously some accusations about said keto hot dog bun and wiping off mustard. I just want to clear the accusations real quick. Was it, in fact, a keto hot dog bun that you were using as a napkin?
I misconstrued, or I missaid the word bun. It was a loaf of bread he brought. It was a keto slice.
Okay.
Here, I'll send you a picture really quick.
Thank you.
I'm glad you called. I think this should clear it up. It was the end piece specifically of the keto slice. You can see how paper thin it is.
I don't ever want to see that picture
I can.
again.
So people were accusing you of what? That it was half of your hot dog that you were supposed to eat?
It's weird that they brought it up because that happened like well before the stream was over, I thought.
I agree. The After Dark haters are looking for anything to kill you with.
Or that
Okay,
one.
but I have to ask. The old White Sox Dave is dead. Like tomorrow we're not going to come out and find that this was in fact half of your dog you were supposed to eat, correct?
No, you can look at it right there. You can ask Mints.
But correct. I need you to say correct.
Correct.
Okay. Thank you, Dave.
Can I go to bed?
Yes, you can go to bed. Sweet dreams. I will see you tomorrow in the office.
Wait, who put you up to this, first of all?
It's pretty Texas right now. I think, Conrad. This will make tomorrow a lot easier for both of us.
At the very end.
First of all, at the end, bro.
Okay, good night. I love you.
Oh, I forgot to say first.
So now I guess we can see if the story matches, but that's everything you need to know.
Is there any video footage of White Sox Dave getting something on him and just wiping it off on his pants?
So my big question here is, why would Dave feel the need to wipe off mustard on the bench in front of him?
Though it was on the bench, not himself.
Not himself.
Oh.
Maybe he didn't want to sit on it.
But I could. Listen, I'm trying to form something here. He's probably innocent, but it's just classic Dave to use a bun. Like, that could be clear evidence. And fuck him.
It does look like the butt of the bread.
Yeah, the visual actually is like good for him in the fact that it did look different than a hot dog.
It's more just like, why would you ever use you know the problem that's going to happen after you if you throw a bun away on camera.
Yeah. That one shot.
Is there mustard on
right?
it?
Oh, are we debating?
There.
Yeah,
that's it.
Has a fold in it?
That's it. That's not a hot dog bun.
As thin as a chip.
Did he have any other?
Is the keto bread that thin?
I don't know. You're
not me.
Oh, you can see mustard, I think.
Oh,
there is mustard on it.
I don't. Is that a hot dog?
That is mustard.
On the top of it, right?
Yep.
Mincy tweeted the whole loaf earlier in the day. Could we look at the photo of the loaf? And
He
see if
Instagrammed it
matches
too.
up? Yeah. Oh.
Throw it on Insta.
On all platforms.
Might as
I was
well.
going to tell him you better throw that on IG.
From what I was told, there was no paper towels, so we were using rags to.
Listen, you have to understand that could be damning evidence why he's innocent, but Eddie and I are scarred. This guy has lied to our faces so many times and just afterwards been like, yeah, fuck it, I cheated.
Yeah, he takes pride in being a cheater. He said that before.
He's never said that to me.
No? He said, like, one time we caught him, like, dude, you're red-handed. He's like, of course I'm a cheater.
Yeah.
I will always cheat if I could win.
Yeah.
That was after the supermarket sweep.
Yes. Because I'm a cheater. He said it like that. Like,
And the other, the time when in that video when I had the light up to him, I think there was a dozen answer and it was DeAndre Ayton, but he pronounced the name wrong. And so people thought he was looking at something.
Oh, like Chubba Hubbard.
Chubba Hubbard, yeah.
So it's been a long history.
So should we get him in here? Was there any other clips of him cheating?
Not really. People were saying things, but then they weren't following up with video evidence.
Here's how it works with him. Like, we right now, it feels like everyone thinks he's not guilty. He will come in here. We will think he's guilty after this.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's how he works.
That's what,
Yeah.
Che, will you get him?
He only digs holes.
Yes, exactly.
Remember we thought was dog shit on the floor? And he was like,
oh my God.
He was like, I don't know what that is.
It was a perfect trail from the Chicago studio to his desk.
And then eventually we saw what it was. And he's like, oh yeah, well that's my spit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my
So you knew what it was? Yeah, you guys never asked.
And then he saw it, and then he continued to just smear it.
Yeah.
He was like, I was trying to clean it. I was like, what do you mean?
All right, so Danny, you got to play bad cop, and we'll all play good cop.
Okay, fuck.
Yeah.
You're a dead man.
Danny, you got this.
I mean,
you don't think Danny should play?
They're all agreeing with
Danny.
me. Why do you have to be a dickhead?
Danny?
I was instigating him a lot, even for Viva TV earlier, but let's see what else he's got. I think, should we get Mincy in here too?
Oh, yeah.
If he's here?
Probably not.
Is there a question we can ask both of them separately that could...
Like, where exactly was the mustard?
You couldn't text him?
Yeah, seriously. Okay.
Even the way he just took his headphones out looked
that was suspicious.
Yep.
He's on edge.
Everything
He's
he
pissed.
does looks suspicious.
He was shooing cameras away.
I think we could come in without any evidence of a crime whatsoever and convict him of a crime.
Yeah. We don't have to talk.
Yes, let's not. Let's just have him explain the story.
Brennan Dassey, dude.
What's gonna happen? Just wants to watch WrestleMania.
Did they sign the flag, Brandon?
Did they sign the flag?
Hmm?
Did they sign the flag?
They signed it back.
Nice.
Okay.
Did they?
You know, TJ, for somebody.
Wait, they didn't?
For somebody who.
That flag clean as a whistle.
What happened?
Brandon, now wait a goddamn second.
You didn't do it?
I had immediate flag regret.
Oh.
What if Rory comes in?
So you lied to us.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Speaking of lies.
TJ, for some.
Dave, if you think too hard,
I know
that
you, bro.
hat's going to snap open.
It fits fine.
All right.
Hey, Dave.
Hello, everybody.
Dave.
I said hey, and everybody else did.
This
Brandon,
is a waste of time, Dave. I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm on your side as well.
I
It looked like the
I
butter
saw the
bread.
bun
Yeah.
with the
Yeah,
mustard.
and you could see the mustard on it.
Pretty clear, Brad.
So let's just describe the events that took place last night for everyone, Dave.
There was a slice of bread sitting next to me. There was some mustard on my dog that fell off of my dog. I used a slice of bread to wipe it up. That's that.
The bread was sitting next to you.
Where did the mustard land?
On the bleachers next to me.
Why did you feel that needed to be cleaned? Is just
Because I didn't want.
You're the one that did it.
It was directly next to me. I didn't want to get on my shorts or.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Makes a lot of sense.
Open and shut.
So had
Did
you
you
just finished up a dog or something? Or
I had a dog in my hand. If you look, in my other hand, my left hand.
Well, we can't see your left hand, though.
story gets deeper.
Can we?
Were you using the keto bread?
No, I didn't. No. He only used like half the loaf.
Did you look for a napkin? Well,
I could have gone and got a
so
napkin.
you chose the butt end even though half the loaf was available.
He didn't use the butt ends, yeah.
Well, you hadn't used half
Which,
the loaf.
ironically enough, it was the smallest piece by far, and that would have been
So
less food for him to
why didn't you choose a
consume.
bigger piece?
Because it was the first one out of the package.
Why did you throw it back in? Did you have bread?
Because
in
I
there?
asked him, I'm like, are you done with that? Are you throwing this out? You can get mints to corroborate all. I know.
We're on your side.
Yeah.
I believe
So is there footage of Mints throwing this bag away?
I don't know. Maybe.
The bag could still exist.
Mm-hmm. You could go look. Yeah.
Where?
If
They're
it
wriggling?
exists. Should this bag turn up, it would
exonerate you.
Exonerate.
When you said
yes,
the
that's what I'm
bread
looking
was
for.
sitting next to you, was it in the bag?
No,
in
it
the loaf?
kind of spilled all over.
So the
rest
loaf
of the
was
bread.
open.
Yeah.
And then you took a stray piece out.
That was like hanging out of the end of the bag, yeah.
And was that loaf between you and Mints?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How many fluid ounces of mustard are we talking?
I'm sorry?
How many fluid ounces of mustard are we talking?
It was a little glob.
A glob.
Glob.
Did you do mustard on your dog, or were there no condiments on the dog?
No, I was mixing it up to switch up the taste.
Was there mustard on your dog at the
Yeah,
time?
I put extra mustard on it to get rid of the hot dog taste, and there was too much mustard, and it fell off.
It came off your dog.
Yeah, it came off my dog.
Got it.
Yeah. What? So it was your mess that you cleaned
Yes.
up.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
You're a good man.
Yeah.
What did you say to Ben before discarding it?
I asked him, I'm like, are you done with those slices?
So you-
Can I
you
use
asked
this
him a
as the
question.
garbage?
So you-
yes.
what did you say?
I'm like, are you done with the rest of these? The rest of the slices?
Are you done with the rest?
Yeah.
of these?
And he
Okay.
was done eating at that point, so I'm like, you're throwing this out? And he goes, yeah. And he opened it up for me. I tossed it in, and that was it.
Well, if you had that long of a conversation, there should be evidence of the conversation. that we
Well,
saw.
it was a 3-second clip.
What would you
Just on-
say about your track record of cleaning up after yourself?
I'm a 80 grade athlete, and you don't know what that means, but
hey, no, you're not.
That's
perfect. In cleaning up after myself, I am.
You are
What
not.
about when you?
Ed, come on.
What about the dip?
We're on your side here, Dave. We're on your side.
What about the
here,
dip
Dave,
spit?
Dip spit.
I cleaned that up.
You
after
with your foot into the carpet.
Wrong. I went and got paper towels and shit from the bathroom, and that was on video, and that's
And it
why.
was-
And you rubbed it in the
was
carpet, and
cleaned
made it a
up?
bigger stain.
Yeah, and then I went and cleaned it up.
Maybe 79.
Yeah, maybe it's 75.
Okay.
So 30 at best.
So you had
No, 30.
You had this,
No. I'm all-star cleaning up after.
We came in, didn't know there was anything wrong. We saw the stain that led to the investigation. If you were an 80 grade athlete cleaning up, we wouldn't have seen the stain.
Fair. I didn't use carpet cleaner or anything. I should have. Yeah. Stain remover. Yeah. I'll amend that to like 70.
I think
I'm
that's
still an all-star.
Dave, real quick. So you had the bun that you're using as a napkin in one hand, and you had your hot dog in the other.
Mm-hmm.
It's odd. Ben made it a point to say not once but twice he saw no meat in your hands.
Oh my god.
Oh, he did say that twice.
Yeah.
Wait, do we have
Twice.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
from the
exactly what he
on the
said.
phone
Wow.
call. So you didn't have a hot dog in your hands.
He said he yelled at you on the phone.
Oh
Yelled?
boy.
Yeah. Ben Mintz told me he yelled at Danny on the phone.
That
He was mad that I just asked if there was any money involved, if he got paid off.
Wait, so first of all, you didn't have hot dog?
What do you
In
mean?
your hand.
Well, I'm 90% sure I had my hot dog in one hand, and
You were certain.
100% sure.
100. Okay, I'm 100% certain. Yeah, actually, I do remember because I wiped it off my hot dog and then I wiped it off the.
Well,
You wiped the
Floor.
mustard off your hot dog?
It was
Listen.
spilling all over my hand.
We
and shit,
officially
say
have
what you want
conflicting
about
stories.
Say what you want about Ben Mintz, but in order for your story to be true, he has to be lying, and I don't know him to be a liar.
Yeah. Okay.
Is Ben Mintz here today?
There's a difference between lying and just getting something wrong, though.
He was certain.
Yeah.
He said it twice.
Okay.
Said no meat in your hand.
As the witness.
Single.
I will say
Again, I'm on
I
your
did.
side.
There was a stray dog just sitting out there.
Wait,
What?
wait. No, you mean hot dog.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
A rogue hot dog that was sitting out there after the stream ended. I wasn't sure if that counted or not. And I
Counted
don't
for
know
what?
if it was.
For you eating it, or
No, it wasn't my hot dog.
Was there any bites out of it?
Yeah, there was. It looked like it was chewed up and spit out.
So you're you're casting a pall on the whole thing.
So there's somebody
There you go.
that ditched a hot dog.
That was just sitting on the ground?
Yeah, I have my thoughts on who it is too.
Oh, no.
But I'm not going to say it because I'm not positive there.
Wait, is it possible that hot dog did not count towards the 99?
Possible.
But like every hot dog that was brought out, was that ultimately towards
Actually,
99 people?
How does it get to that area
You know
without
what?
it being part of it?
In order for it to get to count, then you had to bring it up to and finish the last bite by Lucas. So that one shouldn't have counted anyway. So I don't even.
Oh, so the whole thing.
So it didn't. Y'all didn't make it.
So you
No,
gotta
that
do it
one
again.
wouldn't have counted anyways because he didn't prove it to Lucas that he ate it.
But how do you?
So it was just
how
sitting there.
Could he
But wait.
walk up to him empty-handed, be like, "I ate my dog"?
I don't.
Yes.
Yes.
Why would?
Hypothetical.
And also, could you have ripped
Hypothetically.
off a piece and just brought up the butt and be like, "This is my
Yeah,
last bite"?
hypothetically, I could have. Yeah.
You okay?
Oh,
So stray bun in
that
your
what you just
hand
asked?
and a
That's-
lone dog
Yeah,
next
Lucas
to
in the
you.
chat just said there were more dogs given out than 99.
More than 99.
More dogs were handed out than lost.
We just have to get all the facts straight.
so to clear
It's
your
all
name,
hypotheticals.
to clear your name, you have muddied the entire picture of everybody. That's what
And
you've done.
who would that person have been if you had to guess?
I thought it might have been Mince's before the.
Oh, the man that had your back.
Some guts out.
the accomplice and defendant
And we
turning on
can't-
you.
All right,
Now
we need to
we're
scrub
in
the video.
one.
The video.
But
to see if
I'm not positive. I don't know where that dog came from. It was only Hannah, Annika, me, and T-Bob and Mince that were like in the back towards the scoreboard a little bit.
Vinny Pasquantino just hit a home run.
Nice.
Oh my god. Nice.
First pitch.
That sucks.
First pitch he saw.
Did he play last night?
Beast.
No.
He was out.
He was out. I was
Yeah.
gonna say I didn't.
Okay,
That's
keep
it.
going. Sorry.
So there's a chance that we could see Mincy ditching a dog in this video.
Someone.
But you would say Mintz. And
If I had to answer,
how does this relate to you and your mustard and your possibly?
it doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't.
Why are you accusing Minch? Just because of proximity to the hot dog?
Yes. I don't think it was one of the girls because I saw them eating and they finished their 1 and 2 or 3 dogs or whatever they finished.
How confident are you that Ben Mintz ditched a hot dog last night?
I'll put him at
There he
like
is.
50%.
We gotta get him down here.
Benjamin on a podcast. Everybody's doing it.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, I'm only using him because it's process of elimination, not
right.
It could have been anybody's. It could have been Ed's. It could have been anybody's.
Did you call him or text him after the?
No, I haven't.
After the game at all?
No, not one time.
Not since June 8th.
This is
June 8th?
interesting. So I think Dave is cleared.
Dave's clear.
But now it's a Mince problem.
And it was chewed
Should
up?
Should we make sure they're separate?
It was chewed and spit, perhaps?
All right, so Dave, you're cleared.
Get out of here then?
Yeah, you're good. I always believed in you.
You the man, Dave. All right.
Now this is going to get interesting.
Could we pull up Mincy's Instagram? I was laughing about that bun like in my head for the last.
The man
20
posts.
The post of the low.
You got to get the gram.
Boom.
Wow.
Yeah, you got to get that up.
21 likes.
That's good.
That's a post right there, folks.
I love when he does this with the unclickable.
Yeah.
He does this all the time where he ats somebody on the screen instead of putting it on a story like this. Can't click those.
Holy purple.
And the words right in the middle of his.
Covering his face.
You might want to pull the knife out of your back.
Before we talk about this, Ben, World ID, tired of proving you're not a bot every time you go online? World ID lets you easily and privately verify you're not a bot and access things only humans should, like events, dating apps, and video games. It's a digital identity that anonymously proves you're a unique human online, creating a priority lane for humans in the age of AI. Join millions of humans across 160-plus countries. If you're human and you know it, get your free World ID at world.org.
Hello, Ben.
Benjamin.
Hello, Judge Conrad.
This is just a message from Lucas before we do this. Don't think it was Mincy. He didn't grab a hot dog after the 5th inning, if that matters.
It's true.
So you had 9 and you had 10 and 5?
I ate 6 in the first inning.
Oh, wow. So you went hungry.
So I went in like very hungry, ran before, ate like real light lunch, went in like on a mission from God. And I came out blasting. Like I said, 6 in the first inning. And I'm sure this has been the horse has been beaten into the ground, but those are some thick freaking hot dogs.
They were
man.
thick.
But yeah, and then I think I dealt with it's a first world problem, but I think the me from 10 months ago would have been able to handle more hot dogs, and my stomach does not have the capacity it used to.
Why? What changed?
The Let's Get Hot 2025.
Love that. Love that. I was teeing you up.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I don't, and I've actually noticed my portion, like I used to overeat a lot. Now I don't eat as much.
Wow.
I think it's like a portion control thing. But I gave him hell for 5 or 6 innings, but that was it. I couldn't even like look at a hot dog by the 6th or 7th inning. It was tough.
Even if there was one on the ground?
All right, I would like to hear what I'm being accused of because this is all new to me.
You're not being accused of anything.
You're not being accused of anything. This actually.
How about you just describe the events that took place?
Okay, so Danny gave me a call.
Well, we can go back before
the events that took place
at the game.
Okay.
So in regards to Dave White using a
Okay, so Dave looks at me, and this is like 8th or 9th inning, and I have my keto bread thing open, and he said he has the end piece. It wasn't even like one of the good pieces, and he had some like mustard on it. He's like, are you using this bag anymore? And I said no, because it's after I'd already been called out of the bullpen because this is like the 8th inning. And then he threw the end piece with mustard on it in the bag.
Okay, the loaf was between you guys?
Yeah, the loaf was in the back row.
He wiped it. He had a hot dog in his hand?
loaf?
No, he didn't have. He had like it was like mustard on the end, and it was the end piece of bread that you would never eat.
So you think it's odd that he chose the end piece of bread when there was half a loaf yet left?
Yeah, see, I thought he was using that end piece of bread not to eat a hot dog. Like I thought he was just like wiping mustard up.
Right.
That's what he did, right? Correct?
Yeah, that I didn't see him put the piece of bread onto a hot dog.
But twice last night you said he had a hot dog in his hand.
No, you said he had no meat in his hand.
No meat in his hand.
Yeah, all I saw in this interaction was him with that end piece of bread, and like there was some mustard around it, and he just said, "Are you using that bag?" And I said, "I'm done with it." So because he was thinking about contaminating the bag with bread in it.
Sure, yeah.
Right.
What if I told you the defendant actually said he did have meat in his hand during that whole interaction?
Mm-hmm. The whole time.
I didn't see it then, and look, in my defense, he very well could have had it there, and my awareness didn't pick it up.
Right.
Well, you're not on trial here.
Yeah. No. Were there any dogs around you when you finished? Like maybe a stray dog on the ground?
I have no idea.
Well,
Okay.
so you didn't really have much awareness of your surroundings at all.
I was worried about I went and sat in the bathroom for like 20 or 30 minutes and nothing came out, and I was just like sitting with.
Out of your mouth to vomit?
I was hoping to puke or crap to rally.
I've never heard you. I've never
It's
heard
funny. I love saying crap.
Crap.
I was hoping for.
I gotta go take a crap.
Crap is hilarious.
I was.
You wanted to go and you were hoping for a big crap.
Yeah, I was hoping for a rally, and the rally never came.
Where you been, Brandon? Oh, I've been crapping.
Wow. Why is that so funny? No one says it anymore.
Nobody says I haven't heard crapping forever. Oh, man. I crapped my pants.
Fuck, I got a crap.
And then,
God damn it.
Motherfucker, I got a crap.
You just fart, dude. You gotta just go crap. Go crap right now, dude.
Oh, did somebody just crap? It was like crap.
Smells like crap in here.
Fucking crap.
Oh, fuck. Did I get crap on my shoes?
Smell like fucking crap,
Okay, proceed.
Yeah, and so well, the other thing that was funny was I was subbing for Joey Chestnut, so he was kind of trying to coach me, and so I was like, I can't let, how do you sub for Joey Chestnut in a hot dog eating competition? I was like, this is gonna be harder than running the marathon, and I came out blasted, and I was just like, I'm gonna represent your name well, but he was not upset with the retirement in the 6th inning. He definitely was just like he was
disappointed.
He was disappointed. And he kind of like went off on me, but then at the end when we actually hit the goal, he's like, "You actually did a good job, Mitzi."
Oh wow!
So I think it was
got Mr. C's approval.
Well, I think it was results oriented. If we hadn't actually hit the 99, he wouldn't have said that.
But you would agree, as somebody whose stomach is smaller than it used to be and isn't eating as much as he used to eat, that maybe the motivation was there for you to chuck a dog maybe to the side so you didn't have to finish it.
Yeah, and I got to say I'm confused by the lack of awareness, because just yesterday morning I did a quick web redemption of I was passing Mincy at the same exact spot where he accidentally ignored me, and this time he saw me.
I saw him.
And yesterday morning he was talking about how his awareness is next level now, and
getting
this
sharper.
happens the following night.
Well, look, I don't know what's going on with this dog sitting around me, because I already had been subbed out of the bullpen in like the 6th inning for Erica. So I was because I actually said in the 9th inning when there was a last rally, I was like, I can eat one more if you'll need me to, and then they said, once you're subbed out, you're out.
You're out.
They wouldn't let me.
It's like soccer.
I do believe you, Mincy. I do.
Wouldn't let me. No, and then I got a call from Conrad over here on my way back, which is funny. I was like splitting an Uber.
Another man has entered.
The sitting dog?
The sitting dog was
your dog?
Bob's dog.
My dog. I know it's bad form to burst into the act.
No, you're
Couldn't
good.
take
You're
it
good.
anymore.
You look good in that.
This
backdrop. Wow.
Dude, this is
wow.
No, the sitting dog was my 11th dog.
Did it count?
No. I got 10 on the scoreboard. And so around 8, I was having a panic attack, and I thought I was going to die, and I was ready to give up on everything. And that's when Joey Chestnut suddenly showed up. I opened my eyes, and he was right there. And he fucking, you want to talk about a good coach is going to push you to your limits? He straight up told me, he's like, look, man. So first off, we did some breathing exercises. Okay, like first we want to expand our chest. Then we're going to do some diaphragm breathing. We're going to get our heart rate down. You can calm down mentally. Then he was like, look, nobody gives a fuck about how you feel. The only thing that matters is the number. Which is kind of a fascinating insight to Chestnut's life, right?
It's all numbers.
Because like that is all people care about with him. He's like, they always ask me, why do I eat so many dogs when nobody else is close to me? It's the fucking number, that goddamn over-under that they're putting on it.
Mm-hmm.
So that was dog 8, and that inspired me to push through dogs 9 and 10.
Just doing his own thing.
And then I was trying to get to 11.
Is that the dropped dog?
To hit my goal. No. This dog got finished. Because I took one bite of 11, and I spit it out. I dropped the dog, and then I went and puked everywhere. That was in the beginning of the night.
What about how are you feeling today?
I feel great. I hate throwing up because it's such an involuntary thing. It's like you have like a demon controlling your body.
Yeah.
So I did not want to throw up at all costs. And finally, when I gave myself over to it in the 9th inning, it was like, I mean, we went out afterwards. It felt fucking fantastic.
Can I ask you maybe kind of a personal question?
Absolutely.
Here? But today, what'd your crap look like?
That is
excuse me, his what?
His crap.
Oh.
Did you crap today?
The
Have you crapped today?
The lack of a fecal exit is one of the most perplexing and disconcerting
Wait, what did you
elements.
That's the total opposite of crap. Fecal exit.
I have not
crapped.
No, not really.
It takes.
I don't understand.
It takes a while to process.
You're
what
at
you-
2 already.
Why not crap too? Yeah.
And I'm a very regular
Why don't you
man.
Yeah, before
Why aren't you
9
saying the word?
I just haven't shit. I
No, that's not what we asked.
haven't crapped. He said it.
I haven't crapped.
No, I
can't crap.
I think I can't crap. Or I mean, I got
Someone get me a bran muffin. I can't crap.
You're struggling too?
I got one light boy in, but that was it. I can't imagine Mince's
mini
body
crap?
though, 'cause he's been eating, just a mini one.
Yeah, I gained 3.2 pounds last night.
Yeah.
It's
And
not- it'll be all right.
have you not crapped?
I took a light one about 20 minutes.
Like what?
A crud?
Light crud. It was a crud, more of a crud than a crud. it was not too much. The thing is, when you I've noticed when you really go hard at the protein, it takes a while for your stomach to break it down.
And so did you look down in the bowl and you're like, this is just a crud.
I didn't take my probiotic this morning either,
Yeah.
so that's on me.
Is that your crap medicine?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
Solid probiotic and like 35 on, just it's gastrointestinal Jesus.
A wet
Crap juice.
Right.
Yeah.
Just keep you nice and right.
I never had any worries about the stray dog. Dave brought that up, and so we had
I know. I just want to know because even last night there was some questioning about what was going on, and I can fully account for that. That was my 11th dog. I was at my 11th.
Well, Conrad calls me, during his investigative thing.
Saw that.
And he said, how much did Dave pay you to vouch for him on the phone? And I was like, I can't believe that's being accused. I was shocked. That was why I reacted. I was like, what?
Well,
and then I sent him the screenshot. The last text I had with White Sox Dave was Sunday, June 8th, trying to meet up at the White Sox game.
I think that this is a classic case for people watching about why your reputation matters and how it kind of precedes you.
Yeah.
Right.
Will it be on camera, you dropping the dog?
but that's
potentially.
fine.
You'd have to pour over. It would be at the
copped to it.
beginning of the 9th inning. And if it is on camera, you'll see me take a bite and just capitulate.
Dropping the dog's fine as long as it didn't count.
Spit it out.
Yeah.
Throw the. No, there's not counted. That was my 11th
Right,
dog.
so-
I picked it up. Was not counted.
All right.
Mr. C's motivation was incredible.
Unbelievable.
Like he looked at me at one point, and I'm just like, Joey, Mr. C, I'm just so full. He's like, I know you're full, but that doesn't mean you can't eat.
Yes.
Like, he goes, think about it. When you're tired, do you always take a nap? I was like, no. He's like, there you go.
Ah.
Right.
He was talking about visualizing the food going down and like pushing it down in your stomach.
Yes.
Which that was a big thing last night.
It was helpful too.
Well, I think you guys are cleared. I think the challenge is complete. That's
99.9. We're good.
Yeah, I think that's our ruling,
Fuck
right?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, one other funny note. I get a text from Stu Feiner today. He's like, I sent Tate a text to let him know that he's got to stop putting you on food ones until this marathon's over. He's like, Tate's killing your marathon training.
Yeah, way to go, Tate. What the fuck?
Yeah, it was funny, but I mean,
Why are you doing that to Mincy?
but Stu, but you know how Stu is.
Yeah.
Stu,
Shout out
Be
Mincy.
texting.
Mincy got us into Cubs batting practice yesterday.
that was tight.
Wow.
Taylor
Well,
McGregor.
Taylor got us to that.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, Mincy Taylor tight.
You swung?
No, we were watching, but it was cool. It was being on the first time I've ever been on the field. Well, second because I was on the floor at Pearl Jam last summer.
Oh.
but first time for a Cubs game I've been on the field.
I did hear a fantastic story about Che asking to take hacks.
Yeah.
At a Cubs
Yep.
game.
The playoff race.
Bro,
I was there.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah. He just thought it was open to the
Friends with
public.
the coach. I figured, want to stay out there another 90 seconds.
Not like in the middle of like a 6-game losing streak.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Like season on the line, playoffs around the corner, everybody's tense.
Yeah.
Let me get a couple.
More locked in.
I was impressed. We were up on the rooftop at like the Roar at Wrigley Field last night. I thought we were like at a big time college football game. Crowd was. I mean,
There's a lot of people.
Yeah, but just like loud. I thought for a
Damn.
baseball game. I was impressed.
Yeah, there you boys are.
Boys.
That shot's amazing. I did not consider what the visual of everybody wearing the same uniform in this tight little bleacher up there.
Well, great job, boys.
Yeah. Hell yeah, boys.
Thanks, guys.
You did it.
Complete the
Congrats. We
challenge.
appreciate your cooperation.
Yep.
The fans and haters alike asked for this. I just had to take the call.
6 in the first inning is nuts.
Yeah, that's fast banana numbers.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
I can't get over crap.
Crap.
It's so funny.
Crap.
Oh, trying to take a crap.
Puke or crap.
Also, that was an incredible Stu Feiner story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good anecdote.
Yeah.
he texted he texted Tate, and then he texted Mincy, and he said, "I texted Tate, you got to stop doing eating challenges until this marathon."
That's good shit.
Man,
Yeah,
motivating.
that was
God damn,
Good
that's
advice.
Spicy.
I was into that.
We'll have to ask Tate one day about that.
Man,
Fuck.
that's good.
Tell the Stu story. It'll be now instead of the Erica story.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well.
We do the New Amsterdam read. I'm gonna
Yep.
go take a crap.
Are you actually?
No, I'm gonna take a piss.
New Amsterdam Vodka. This episode's brought to you by New Amsterdam Vodka, the official vodka of Barstool Sports and the official vodka of having game. Whether your team just won the game, your buddy just got promoted, or you're having an amazing day, you can celebrate your wins with New Amsterdam Vodka. Whether that's with juice, with soda, or a classic New Amsterdam Mule, you can't go wrong. It's also super affordable. This quality literally cannot be beat for the price, so go scoop some up at your local liquor store today. You can find your wins with New Amsterdam Vodka.
Eddie just showed me a
That's repulsive.
What are you looking at?
My buddy's in England, and they give me shit because I'm going to Ireland in August. And,
Really?
And they're like, "Oh, the bangers a mash. You can't wait to try them when you come." The picture he sent me, I don't know who's eating this thing. I'll send it to you,
That's
TJ.
absurd.
Really?
It looks like a wet.
Are you a big bangers and mash guy?
Brandon, what are you looking at?
What? I'm looking at my reaction camera.
Why do you have a reaction camera?
Because I have a fucking reaction camera. I don't know.
I didn't notice that live Brandon.
Oh, let me
It looks
see.
funny. It looks like you're in a different place.
Eddie, hold up the picture. So I can see it.
So he gets a you get a
Hold
live
on,
reaction.
hold
Whoa.
Good.
Yowzers.
There's the thumbnail.
It's my buddy's in. He's in England, and
Oh, that Eddie, that. First of all,
Shit.
What is this?
if you take away what it looks like on top, it looks fucking delicious.
That's a crap.
Bottom does look good.
That's a crap.
That's a crap right on
Yeah,
top.
crap. Crap.
Chode crap.
Yeah, it looks like a
That's
chose.
a grown man crap.
T-Rex crap.
Oh, they didn't split the G.
That looks like Dana's wedding.
What? Yeah. What's on top of that? What is that?
That's
A
bangers and
banger.
mash.
That's the bangers.
Dana was a hero last night. We should give him.
Yeah,
How did he do?
He was a monster.
I think he did 11-11.
Yeah,
Wow.
but he finished at the end. It was like everyone was struggling, and he put the team on his back.
Who was the most noticeably drunk?
Well,
Eddie, I think you were.
I might have been.
You weren't obnoxious drunk, but you were quizzical.
But was anybody like, how's this? This person
Not really.
work tomorrow.
I would say.
Watch Dana's mic. Watch Dana's mic.
Dude, the seventh inning stretch had me in tears.
Oh my God.
The puking was so funny. Oh, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Go ahead. We got one other.
Minty is back.
Oh, this is gonna be huge.
All right.
Breaking.
So I'm on the ride home last night, and Hannah tells me a story about you and her last night.
What did I do?
She said she walked in because they had the boys and girls bathroom, but we were using both, so it wasn't like you're out of line. But she said she walked in and you were just on all fours.
Taking a crap?
No, puking. and she said you looked up with the puppy dog eyes with the most apologetic look. She's like, I'm so sorry you have to see this.
Yeah, I didn't intend on Hannah walking in.
All fours, Ed?
I was not all fours.
All fours.
I will.
All fours,
I will.
And then you puppy dogged eyes.
No.
I'm sorry.
You didn't, but she said the look on your face was
And it
really
was more probably like devil eyes because of
Devil eyes.
okay. But I just
Those weren't puppy
it
dog
sounded like a
eyes. Those
funny.
were
It
devil
was a funny scene that I thought was worth mentioning.
Yeah.
What brand of keto loaf were you using? You got oh, nice.
What a crew! You, Hannah, and Annika walking home.
Did you just say it was funny to everything?
All the boys.
Yeah, I want to make a quick phone call.
Oh yeah, that's photogenic for sure. Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
See ya, Mitz.
Kittle.
Who's this?
Hello? Pickup? That was a pickup.
Mm-hmm.
What that was? That's you. Oh, what a crew that was.
Yeah.
Hi, Dan. How you doing?
Hey, Stu. Real quick, you're on the Yak. Did you text?
Hi, guys.
What's up, Stu?
Hi, Stu. Did you text Mincy saying that you texted Tate saying that he's got to stop doing these challenges before the marathon?
The food challenges, yeah. He's got zero shot. He's gonna embarrass himself. He's gonna fail miserably at mile 19, Dan.
Okay.
He's gonna throw up and have a heart attack. And mile 21, he's gonna quit.
You're right. All right, that's all. We just wanted to confirm that. I'll call you later, okay?
I love you so much. I miss you guys. I love you so much. Can't wait to be back in the loop.
All right, love you, Stu. Love you. Bye.
Love you, Dan.
See you, man.
Bye. There it is.
Confirmed.
Sent
It's
the
confirmed.
text.
You corroborated.
Yeah. Easy as that. I miss Stu so much. I'm so excited for football.
It's coming up.
It's the best. He's going to do his dinners.
Yeah, I do miss him.
It's like you just like it gets to because Stu is he's a lot sometimes, but so like when football ends, like okay, but then somewhere around I don't know like Mayish, I'm like man, I fucking miss that guy.
Yeah.
I really want him back.
Yeah,
he's just so the dinners. You guys go to the dinners?
I've never been to the
You guys got to go to a dinner.
I've been to a few.
Yeah, they're fun.
Yeah.
He treats every advisor's trip like it's like a mini vacation. It's so funny.
He does.
He comes here, he sees a play, he goes to a dinner with like 15 people. It's the best.
The best.
He lives life to the limit.
Great guy.
What are you doing?
He's
on
on
his live
camera at all
reaction
times.
cam.
Got a little.
Steven, I have a question for you.
Hit me.
That whole thing where you kissed my tongue and or no, you licked my lips and you sniffed us and everything. That we just didn't have to do any of that because you just had the jersey.
Oh yeah, you got
house
it sent to you
for.
too.
So I didn't realize it. I don't really get
He
packages.
had the jersey?
He had the box. The Bucks sent him the box.
Box sent me the box. I didn't know they had my address. I know a couple people there might. I wasn't expecting anything.
Look at this tweet.
So because we want to keep the dog out of this one room that she's like peed in twice. We've like
He had the jersey
I've made like
the
this
whole
wall.
time he was using it as a wall for his
This
dog.
wall with 2 chairs and like a couple boxes.
I rarely.
You didn't think to open that?
I
box?
rarely
I
get
didn't know it
mail.
was addressed to me. I would have never thought I would have gotten a box.
I rarely get mail, so I didn't notice a package addressed to me that's covered in Buck stuff.
Well, no, it was a cardboard box.
Okay, addressed to me last week. I used the box as a shield to keep the dog out of the room, but I just noticed this incredible gift from the Bucks. This is so awesome. Can't wait to rock this future Hall of Famers throwback. Thank you.
You were using this as a pee shield from your dog?
The jersey just
a cardboard box. I don't.
Well, why didn't you think it was for you?
You just don't get mail?
I don't get stuff.
How many boxes do you have that look like that?
Do you order stuff on Amazon?
It was just a cardboard box. My wife gets all the Amazon stuff.
But when you get home, does she not say, "Hey, you got a package"?
She said she told me, and I guess I just didn't hear it or
She told you, and it was sitting there, and you just never
used it as a shield.
I looked at it, and I actually was expecting a package. So I was like, "Did this thing ever come?" And then I looked, and I was like, "Whoa, I did get a package, and it's from the Bucks." I was like, "What is this?"
Wait, so if you were expecting
separate. So I rarely get packages.
Okay, but here's
if you rarely get packages, does that mean it should be a bigger deal when you get a package?
Correct.
Agreed. Yeah.
What the big question though is like what are you doing for a shield now?
So
the jersey you gave him.
There are other boxes, so
Oh,
it's like
okay.
somewhat expendable. But I was like, well, what is this? And then I said, oh wait, I got a package, and then realized that
this
a
guy
jersey was sent to me.
For how long?
It was express shipped on the 15th, so I guess the day that it all came out and stuff.
So the day you smelled all of us and tasted us.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't know that it was there, and I don't know.
Shield.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it worked.
So you have 2 of those jerseys now.
Well, I have a Baker and I have a Mike Evans, so pretty good.
But no shield.
I don't know if he
there's
Like, wait, what cost?
There are
a dog shield.
There are. So the shield is 2 chairs that I've turned sideways, 1 like dehumidifier box that I haven't set up yet, and then some other box, and this other box was there.
I'm gonna need a picture.
But what could the dog do in that room that would be all that bad?
The dog peed in that room twice, so I feel like the dog
What else could it
goes
do?
in that room when she wants to go. So
Do
if
you
she
have the
ever-
spray?
Yeah, but I.
Well, like the cleaning spray. I'm
Yes,
saying.
yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
they
I've done
shouldn't
that.
pee multiple. Like once you clean it, the smell is not there, so they shouldn't do it again.
But I think that she wants to. That's like her little escape room to be like, and then we like be like, get out. So
Crap room.
White's crap room.
Yeah. So yeah, it was just sitting there for over a week. Shout out to the Bucks. Thanks for thinking of me.
Big shout out to the Bucks.
I'm going to camp next week, Friday.
Nice.
Oh, Bucks camp.
Yep.
Any Make-A-Wish?
Oh, yeah. What's the itinerary?
Not sure. I'm actually bringing my son, so we'll see.
Are you gonna? Are you gonna?
What?
I mean, your son is 6.
Yes.
Are you gonna let him catch a ball from a quarterback, or are you gonna catch a ball from a quarterback?
Just dad.
Like, that's a real question.
Yeah. He's not used to the big size football, so
That's a cop out. That's a fucking cop out.
No, Dan, that's an answer.
Oh.
The answer is no. He's chased catching the ball.
I don't have any illustrious. This trip is kind of for him. We'll be there for
Yeah?
18 hours.
But
would he choose this or Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah.
He hasn't been to Chuck E. Cheese, so I don't know.
This or a Cubs game?
I think it'll be close because he's been to the Cubs before. He just started football camp last night.
This or Dairy Queen?
Well, that's cool.
I mean, that's not fair. Like,
This or a swimming lesson where his dad doesn't drown himself.
Ooh.
This.
Okay.
Do the Bucks have pools you could take a lap in? That'd be a good video.
Oh, in the Bucks.
I think we're
Their
doing,
official
like,
pool.
We're not staying in a hotel.
You got
That
wait. You're
wasn't,
going.
Oh, just Bucks. You're going to the.
Yes, they do.
You have
need to bring your
Wait,
trunks.
A rehabilitation? It's
Yeah.
not a swimming pool.
Oh, I'll count it double if it's a cold tub.
A cold tub is like.
I said what I said.
Jay,
I will
getting
count
ready
it
for a
double
lap
as
here.
a cold tub.
Yeah.
It's a free lap.
That's a free lap if you can do it in a cold
knock
tub.
out a lot of laps.
If you can do it in the Bucks cold tub, every lap is double.
Sweet.
Up to 10 laps.
We're packing light. We're going for 18 hours.
Jay, you have wasted a whole summer as far as laps go. A whole summer.
No. My
yes. It's August.
my camp is going to be. I'm going to do a bulk of the work there.
A bulk.
So
Double
across the
digits,
lake is one lap.
most days.
Yeah, across the lake is one lap.
No, they had that. Whatever.
Yeah, Big Cat almost died doing it.
Yeah, I did. The butterfly.
Yes, that area.
Oh, that's
Body
all.
went into shock.
Yeah. I got a couple days. We'll knock some out.
You have wasted a whole summer.
The pool was closed.
You've been on
Why
multiple.
are you Jerry Seinfeld?
You've been on multiple vacations.
Why did you just Seinfeld me? The pool was closed.
What's the deal with the pool closing in the summer?
Cosmo, Kramer. The pool was closed.
Numbers will be up. We're at 15.5 right now. I realize that's not good.
Yeah.
You'll be all right. You'll get it.
All right. Plinko Day tomorrow.
Yes.
We got a fun one planned, right?
We have the idea. We have the theme, but we're doing the games. We have a meeting today.
Oh, fuck yes. I'm excited. Plinko Day. Yeah.
Oh.
That's good from Zach.
Great, Zach.
You should swim in Zach's pool.
Zach has a pool?
Down in Tampa, right?
Oh, yeah.
Vince has a pool.
Right.
Also shout out Ethan, 25 today.
Oh, happy birthday.
This is the year he's going to win the World Series of Poker.
Guaranteed.
So excited for him. Also, his dog walking skills, like his dog was just shitting on the leash.
On the leash?
The turd was like hitting the leash.
That's his only job.
I get the feeling the dog just walks 3 feet outside the door. Ethan stands in the door.
Yeah.
You're going to say he's not a good dog walker?
Oh, he should really bad place for the leash.
On the leash.
That's directly
taking a crap on the leash.
Nephew, is this crap on the leash?
Crap on the leash.
Crap on the leash again. I told you no more crapping on the leash. Like, that's his only job.
Yeah, sure is.
And I feel like a top thing on that job requirement is no crap on the leash.
Just crap in the dirt.
Yeah, there's a lot of dirt.
Ethan, crap goes in the dirt.
Yeah. The world is what? 35% dirt.
You got the leash.
It's like 0.0001% leash.
The leash.
Crap on the leash. All right. Let's spin the wheel. Good show, guys.
Fun show.
I'm a little disappointed we didn't get a smoking gun. But Dave did do his best to try to muddy the waters and throw someone else under the bus.
Smoking bun.
He is so funny in those situations. What are you doing, Steven? Oh.
Pasquatch just ripped a double.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, man.
Going for the cycle like we talked about?
What if he gets
Oh.
a cycle?
Oh. That'd be sick.
Oh. Oh.
All right. Spin it. All right.
I think we're dry.
All right.
Get your straws, yak style, and stay for a while. It's the yak. It's the yak. It's the yak. Yeah, it's time to talk shop or do a Yankees pop. It's the yak. It's the yak.
Those Iowa guys are going down on September 19th. All right, love you guys. See you tomorrow.